Dal, you need the ring too, I'm assuming, or do you have it on any difficulty?
I got the ring. There's other. Yeah, I already have that ring. There's other items I want, but no ring needed.
Okay. Does Zox, you have the ring?
Yeah.
You have it. Okay. Dispo has one.
Hello? Muted?
You don't
Muted?
have the ring in any capacity?
Muted. Let's go.
Yeah.
Big mute, boys. Big mute.
Josh, you don't have it in any capacity?
Imagine talking. Hell no.
Alright, so Josh is in, so we got one more DPS spot. Staff, how about you, or Acid?
I got it today.
You know,
Mate, how about
you're talking to Aeronaut Ring?
Yep.
I have it in Vault.
You have it in Vault.
What's up,
What
Jake?
else
How you
do
doing,
have in
man?
Vault? Anything
Hope
good?
you're having a good one.
This bracers basically.
It's gonna take a second for us to figure out who's in, who's not in. We dropped down a big cauldron.
You can take the ring.
Where did he go? Just picked up a bunch of potions. Picked up the fleeting elemental potion of ultimate power, boys. It is big. Big stat increase. But I don't think I'm in for the first boss. But we are doing Mythic. We are starting with Mythic. So hopefully we get the first boss done fairly quickly. Hopefully the second boss I'm in for that one. Hopefully Terros I'm in for that one as well. And then we do the spider. And then I get...
So
How many do I need in order to get a vault, by the way?
we got Pasta, Fate, now.
Let me also message Nightmare.
Rap's not here?
No, he's posted. He'd be late.
Okay. Eller, if you have the option to sit, you want to sit, correct? Still feeling like shit? Or am I assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said.
2.5 hours to reset. Yo, get it, man. Need to man, need to kill time. 246 for raid, 418 for Mythic Plus. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just need 2 then.
Takes vacations
That
every-
works. Do you see the nerfing raid fights? The nerfing offensive. The nerfing all these other bosses, man. They're nerfing them left and right. They're doing a lot of hotfixes.
Pretty sure
Raging
this is the
Tempest,
comp.
Energy Surge damage nerfed by 50, Lightning Surge by 10, Surge of Power durations 18 seconds instead of 5, so the buff lasts longer, but its big energy auto attacks do less, lightning strikes are less effective,
Oh, Zox.
Tira and Maruk abilities like Tira's quick shots,
No, I had cracks.
after
in
3
my
shots you'll spawn
comp.
Gale
It should be
arrows
me,
instead of was 0.4 seconds.
them,
So it's no longer instant, it like attaches to you and then
Crash,
uses time to move.
Pasta, Billy,
It's
Clay,
interesting, man.
Nala,
Yeah, the
Crash,
nerf look a
Ash,
juicy.
Sally, Frosty, Lucy, Spring, AJ, Fate, and then Lucy the Warlock and Rich Bribe.
Who just messaged me? Casper?
Yo, we got
It's
names.
Staff. It's Staff.
Put some respect on my name, boy.
Oh, what the fuck?
What you need though? What do you mean?
1 through 4 can zone for Arena.
So it looks like I'm not in for Aeronaut tonight, boys. Not at the very, very beginning.
Yeah, before you zone in. What's it called?
Oh, this week I can try the Sketchable with Jade Serpent. What's the Sketchable with Jade Serpent? Is that since the nerfs? There's something
Set
you could do?
expectations appropriately. Tonight we are going to go Arena, Teros, Senarth. If we kill Senarth, we'll do Primal Council, and if we kill all of them quickly, we'll then do some heroic shenanigans for tonight.
Will I be in on Terrors? Or can I go do Mythic Plus?
Teros, we're going to run the exact same comp as last week, so if you were in, yes. If not, no.
These are the guys I'm going to
Will
be
I
killing in
on
my free time.
Senarth?
I'll need to set
We're
up
gonna bring
a
probably last
stream
night's comp, so no.
in such a way where you guys can see what's going on while we were doing this.
We'll be done in about an hour.
Yep.
Sinar's gonna fall over. Yura by himself with the bow's gonna kill it.
It's a massive
Whoever was in last week for council.
We're able to force that, doesn't that? Because Mortal Strike, so you just play a LOS game.
Oh,
okay.
Group, but we'll try and
Wait,
play
oh yeah,
ourselves.
the little Shawlings too, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the little Shawlings should be in the LOS level now.
Biggest thing is- biggest
Okay,
thing is
so
I
you're
just
like really, really
cheated,
cheesing
killed
it, so like
Senarth
trying to
with
take
that.
0 damage basically.
Kind of scuffed
I see what you
it
mean.
last night, but we did
Yeah, I
good
guess
job.
it's doable. That's possible. I think it'd be a little bit difficult, but I think it's possible.
But we'll get it. Just DPS alone. I mean, we got some big vault stuff this week, so should help. Yep.
Alright, chat. Let me see if I can set it up so you guys can see the stream. while you don't have my while I'm not in. I want to see if I can set up like a Discord stream where you guys can see exactly what's happening in the background. I don't know if it'll be like good quality or not. I could try it, but it may be like really bad weird quality. I could give it a go though. So I can just kind of do my background stuff while I'm not in for the fight, and when I'm in I can switch the screens or whatever. So I think I need to do this. I'm actually do it like this, and then I go studio mode, and then I find the scene that I'm trying to adjust. I think I need to do add. It's not display capture really, is it? It's like a window capture. Add existing Discord stream. Is that gonna work? Is it up or not? I don't think it's working. Wait, okay. Discord raid? No, I don't want to do the full raid like that. Wait, maybe I do this. I pop out. I make it pop out in separate screen. That's probably how I do it. Yeah. That's how we do it. Now if I do it like this. Sorry boys, trying to figure this out. Not that. This. Okay. How do I get it to like remove all these other parts? Oh, okay. That could work. So as long as I don't really mouse over it, it kind of works okay. How does this look like for you guys though? Like if I go full screen. Does this look tiny? Okay, I'm gonna try something in your chat. Oh, it does look kind of tiny, doesn't it? But if I enlarge it, does it look better? I'm going to see if I can adjust it properly. And if I put it back there, I'm gonna remove this. Does this work well? What's up, Dal? What's up? See how you, my man. Hope you have a good one. I am trying to figure out how. Okay, chat. I'm gonna try something. This is weird. I don't really mess around with OBS that much, but I'm gonna try. So, I'm not in for the first boss. I'm trying to find a way to like showcase you guys the Discord stream of them doing the fight right now. But what am I trying to think of?
Dragons are pure and always have our best interests at heart. Right? Right?
Okay. I'm trying to basically put it in the screen where I can just go farm some mobs in the back while you guys can see what's going on in the raid. Is this gonna work? No, it didn't work. That worked. Is it looking blurry for you guys? It is really blurry, isn't it? Ooh. So how do I fix the blurriness? Because you guys do see it, but it is blurry. I want to show the fight so you can see play and watch as well. I want to show the fight to us and you can still play and we can watch that as well. Yeah, basically. I'm trying to show you guys their stream. But it's extremely blurry. I'm trying to figure out like what can I do to make it less blurry. I think it's because the actual like capture is really tiny, isn't it? Okay, so what if I adjust it? Okay, so what if I make it like super enlarged? And I make it, let's say, how do I drag this thing? How do I drag it? Like make it gigantic on this side monitor. So you guys can see everything. Okay, so the automatic is gigantic. I'm doing so much stuff in the background, you guys have no idea. Okay, what if we try now? Does this look better? Does this look like sharper, guys? Do you see this as sharper? Does this look clearer, chat? Question, does this look sharper? Is this better for you? Because this could work. How sharp is the background? Because I'm seeing it's pretty sharp. Like the text is kind of readable in the back. And like the details are very, very readable. Look sharper. Like it's readable and everything. Because it's not going to be perfect because it's 720p that I'm kind of having to inflate. But like you can actually see what the hell is going on, right? Yeah, I mean I could just go back to like just having it on the main monitor. I can read the details meter, really unsure about the older tier set changes, but hey, I don't even know what they changed, man. You have to update me. Actually, I don't even know what the tier set looks good. Alright, so this way, chat, I can keep you guys over here. I can keep the stream in the background, and I can still run around in-game and do my dailies and kill my mobs and chat with you boys at the same time. So I can do my farms while they're raiding and while we have them in the background, and hopefully all that works properly. I don't know if it will. I'm gonna hope it does, but I don't know if I'm gonna break it or not. Bill, okay, stop the Sims name. Okay, so you guys can read it. I can read details when this is fine. Alright, Charles, appreciate it, man. Alright, so if I unmute it, how does it work?
Midget night, and they like threw her
Good.
around the fucking
Small
ring.
person night, by the way. Small person.
So I'm muted.
Google it. Just
You can
fucking
hear
Google
them
it.
talking, and everything should work, and I can still do my dailies.
See on Jackass.
It works out. Alright, so we're doing this, I guess, until I'm in for the fight, boys.
No.
So I'm gonna be doing stuff in the background. You guys have no idea what I'm
Pretty
doing
sure
back here.
was on Jackass.
Nothing special, I'm just killing mobs. Just farming stuff.
Oh god, I didn't realize this. She stabbed her boyfriend to death. She's serving 15 years.
Ooh.
Did he deserve it?
No fucking idea.
I referred to her as a midget, bro. Come on.
Well, what if you tried to like throw her, you know, because she's small? So you're not gonna
She
get
bounces.
They aren't increasing the item level tier sets, so it'll be in line with the increased power of hard mode. They aren't increasing, so like when you mean like when you get them from the heroics or whatever, the item level isn't going up. Or do I not? Or am I misreading that? Because I don't really know. If you could give me like a quick rundown how tier sets and all that stuff works with the hard mode or whatever of all the dungeons, that would help me out a bit. Because it's just like one of those things that I just have a bit of a gap in. Yeah. How they doing? Killing it? Still killing it, dude. Still killing it. So we're trying to see if we can maximize the gear for as many dudes as we can tonight. And the priority right now is everybody that can get the ring from the first boss, the fire ring. Because there's a lot of classes that can actually utilize the ring, even if they don't do fire damage. Similar to my rogue right now, who can like use the cowl in order to get fire damage done. Warriors have also like a belt that cannot shoot fire damage. And I think other classes like technically hunters can use it because they use explosive shot. So there is some fire damage in the rotation. It's not the craziest ability, but it does help to a degree. Basically, Dal, on Orbs you can put the game capture, on BS you can put the game capture, and then use the window capture to show Discord stream as well. I think you should do that now.
That's my beat.
Yeah, I'm basically using window capture right now. I have the game capture disabled. I'm using a window capture and I have like the preview from OBS in a pop out, kind of inflated so you guys can see it. Normally I just do like monitor capture, but that ends up being a little bit resource heavy, so I try not to use it too often. I kind of like a balance where it's like you can see the stream is fine, but also I don't have like a poor experience with it either. Let's see the wipe.
Stab, which one do you
Because
need?
window captures show the Discord stream as well. I think that's how you do it. So I mean, you could. I guess I could do it so you guys can see the stream while you also see me in the background killing stuff. I could do it like a window within a window. I don't know which one you guys would like to see. Because I could do that. I could just do like a window within a window, so you can see me doing background stuff while we're watching a guilty play.
Club one.
Wipe? Yeah, unfortunate. We go again.
Well, yeah, so was the other guy, and he started 45k. Somebody
That's sword. You should told me you were looking for it. I could talk to him.
Sword charged him that much?
Yeah.
Charged that much for what?
The haste gem, I guess.
Yeah,
primary.
A pure haste?
To be fair, it's like, you know, 50 metal or whatever.
I can whisper him right now and get 45k for him wasting my fucking time on Mythic, to be honest.
No, he don't pay up, trust me. Yeah, let's go.
Talking to my classic hunter. Wait, to use my hunter's rest up and get gear for server downtime? Might as well, yeah. Might as well. Hope you boys are all having a wonderful day, by the way, man. I had a really fun time hanging out with you boys in stream. Fat Vault tonight. Very, very happy, and I got a pretty big project I'll be working on. Probably going to be one where I'll be pulling an all-nighter, but it's been fun. I had to join a new server in WoW due to my server being dead. I want to pick up 2 characters, 1 caster. It'll probably be Warlock, and then 1 melee. I think Assassination Rogue. Rogues are fantastic. I think you'll like them a lot. That or Demon Hunter. That's another class that's like right now just meta for everything. It's not always like top DPS meters always, but it's just like such a MVP for everything. Like if you're just interested in doing a bit of raids, a little bit of PvP, a little bit of M+, like Demon Hunter is, you can't go wrong with them at all. Our macro is a thing. For rogues, a macro is a thing. Like focus macros maybe for like PvP. That's a pretty big deal. Besides that, and like maybe Arena 1 to 3 for PvP. But in terms of like macros to just play in PvE, not really. Not necessarily. Like you may want to interrupt macros, but like that's not really an assassination specific thing, you know? I'm trying to think of like, is there anything specific that assassination needs macros for? I mean, you could technically make a macro to like do your rotation in the opener, but it's better to just kind of keep that free flow and learn it yourself instead of having a macro do it for you. So no, not super macro heavy, I'd say, unless you look at the PvP, where you can use macros to enhance your experience and performance. But if you have like a set of macros or a set of key bindings that you're really comfortable with and you find switching, you know, maybe you set up your tabs so the target players over pets and stuff, so for better accuracy, you could probably play with that just fine. There's plenty of rogues that play like super slow and steady. They don't really have like super crazy amount of macros. They just make things easier for you to make those quick second decisions and to be more accurate with your goes. But that really depends. You can kind of scale that up or down if you need to. That's good. Yeah. Like if you want to do rogue, that's fantastic. But things like Shadow, Fury, and Rain of Fire. I believe the ground targeting is an option. What a mouse over macro for kicks. Mouse over for kicks is good, unless you could like tab. But again, that's not really like I was thinking of like rogue specifically, which I have a macro just for rogues, you know? I don't think you would have anything that would be like just a rogue only thing. It would be more like a class thing rather than anything. Yeah, so no specific rogue macros. Nothing too crazy, I'd say. Or nothing I can think off the top of my head. I'm sure you can like min-max it and optimize it where you can go some crazy macro play, but can't really think of one. Is the stream choppy a little bit, chat? Just wondering. Or is it fairly smooth? Because I know the OBS FPS is a little bit choppy. But if the rest of the stream is fine, then how more keybinds I think I could do with the ease of play, more comfortable keybinds? For sure, yeah, if you play Assassination, you start with like the double poison build, that'll be an easy to play one. Not super crazy, also pretty easy to learn. But as a rogue, like as you get to more like, you know, crazier builds that do use a lot of cooldowns at a time, you may want a lot of keybinds for those. But you can, yeah, you can definitely like clock down to make it a little bit easier so you get similar performance. Like you can eliminate exsanguination out of playstyle if you really don't like the button. Technically it is better in damage, but like it's not like mandatory nowadays. Not in the same way.
Cloak? Who shared this quest?
Cloak? Okay.
Terrible loot.
Wish I could have gotten
Thank
it.
me later, boys. You can no longer pick that quest up. Because it's gone from the game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I got another one for you if you want it.
No, we don't want
On Garage War.
Ordinary baked salmon? Oh, hell yeah, dude.
No, I need baked salmon, dude.
Clearing towards Terrace.
What shit loot, dude.
And I think we're gonna be doing Terrorist and then Spider, yeah? So I should be in for Terrorist like I was last week. I'm thinking this week maybe try some Outlaw, and then otherwise give Assassination a go on Terros. I'm thinking play the easier Assassination build, just because that seemed to work last time. The rogue clears. If you get bored, have 2 other specs. Is this a fun option for good Assassination? It's a fantastic starter class, yes. It is a fantastic option to start with. I think you will love it. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. It is effective. It does a lot of damage. It just gets stronger as the boss's health go lower. Like you got an execute mechanic, so you just get so much stronger.
His name was Pasta Bomb.
That's not
Back is
accurate.
for luck and destroy things. Cover the keybites. Yeah. Like casters generally do have a lot more macros to them because there's a lot more like optimizations they can do, like mouse over dot macros, for example, which is important. As a rogue, you won't really need to do that. Like as long as you can tab, right? As long as you have a key binding for a tab, you'll be mostly fine.
Boys, I'm gonna need a little bit of help. Can you help me get these lean shanks?
Oh, it's motherfucker, man.
Isn't quad position better town for you?
Probably get an extra
And I have
20
a
bucks
set.
per question.
Quad poisons?
had these
Yes,
quests for like
it
17
is
years.
technically, you would think, but no, it's not. That's the 2 set you're thinking of, by the way. That's the one that increases poison damage. Yes, but no. It's only like a 4% damage increase. The bleed increase for that Kingsbane build is also real good. Real good. Kingsbane, they've been trying to make Kingsbane a lot stronger, man, because that they're really close to one another. I think Kingsbane right now is slightly ahead, but that's really just like if you're really optimizing. Kingsbane is also really bursty, and with rogues being mostly usually a bursty class, it just fits the playstyle, but it's a lot to manage. The other one is easier. The easier build will get you the numbers, like it'll be efficient, but if you can master the other one with Kingsbane, it is on paper better. It is harder to play, so it has a little bit more like a rewarding factor to it. But it's pretty good though. I like it. Yo, what is that FPS? Oh god. Okay, there we go. That's why. Yeah, I didn't realize, boys. Playing Team mode? No. So right now I'm
somebody getting fucking punched in like.
I'm not in the what's it? I'm not in the raid right now. I was benched for the first boss, but we're going to Terrace and we're going to be swapping me in. I have the Discord stream on here. I guess I should have had a note like watching a guilty play. I'm out here farming Shearhole Watchers for Titan Orbs. Probably should have made a post about that. But yeah, I'm not in for the first boss, but I'm just having like a, just a Discord stream so you guys can have something to watch.
It just sounds like somebody getting their ass beat.
Yeah, it
Dude.
sounds like they're beating your dick.
Yeah, I'm in for the next one, and I'm in for Primal. I'm in for the Spider boss, I think. I think we're gonna do Taros, and then I guess Spider.
Dude, Will, didn't you
The
get
Spider
like,
almost
really
killed
good
last
lunar
night, man.
Both vaults?
We could totally kill Spider this week. It's basically dead on my screen. I just need to work on not being dead on Spider, but it's such a fun fight, man. It's huge AoE cleave.
It's pretty big in 2 weeks.
It is awesome.
421.
People are saying the other Shaman is actually good. People just don't know how strong they are. It's just true. Shamans are really strong. Shamans are really fun, and they're pretty good. I think it's one of those classes that gets severely underrated, man. I know mages and warlocks are really hyped right now, but shamans are awesome, dude. Shamans are awesome.
I think so.
Yeah.
I got the bench gym. No, just put in the wealth. So yeah, mostly.
Yeah, I can.
It's down to the loot. So the first boss, Aeronok, has this fire ring. If you do fire damage,
You should be able to.
you have a chance of applying this fire dot with this ring. So they're basically trying to maximize how many people have that ring. Whether and not just about every class can do fire damage. Even if you are like, let's say you're a frost mage, right? How you gonna do fire damage? Technically, you can use fire blast to do fire damage, and there's a chance to give you that dot, which is lucrative. It is worth. Jester warlocks have fire. Rogues. Let me mute him real quick. Rogues don't have fire damage, but we can make a helm for leather that radiates fire every few seconds, and that can proc the ring. Warriors can't really do fire damage. I mean, they got rage. You can rampage, but you're not literally on fire. But though you can make, I think, a belt that fires like a frost firebolt, and that has a fire part of it. So you can also get the ring to proc for you if you make that belt. So when it comes to like optimization and squeezing the most amount of damage, that ring is basically a trinket's worth of damage. It is a pretty big upgrade. That combo, it is worth. So yeah, basically, spreading the wealth is the best way to put it. That's all copium though. It's really because I'm actually bad at the game. Actually, that's all a lie. In fact, it's because I'm terrible at this damn video game. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't like being sad though. I have a lot more fun when I'm actually like in and fighting bosses and doing something. But I guess right now I do have something else I can do. I do have a farm that I can work on in my free time, where I'm just killing these what is it, tier hole keepers, big old rock boys and protectors. I'm just kind of farming them to see if I can get any Titan Orbs. Because those sell for quite a bit on the auction house, but they're also necessary for enchanting. And there's no way I'm going to be spending 9,000 gold per one of them. Instead, I'd rather actually just farm for like an hour, get a bunch of them, put them up on the auction house, and just do that. But yeah. So hopefully they'll be swapping me out here soon. As we're getting close to Taros. Looks like they're doing the trash for the Taros too. Let me unmute him.
It's not tradable because I don't have one that's higher item level?
No, because
No, because I can trade mine and I don't have I haven't equipped it or anything. It just says soulbound.
Right now, yeah.
Should be blue text at the bottom of the tooltip that says it's straight up.
It's not. That's why I put up my stream.
Maybe I was only able to trade mine because it was late.
That would make sense.
Any new news on 10.05? So far, no, but it looks like they're back in the office, and looks like they started to nerf a lot of the dungeons. I'm hoping they'll have a blue post announcement on it soon. But as of right now, based on like some of the calendar stuff, some of the holidays that are coming up, it looks like maybe it's going to be middle of January or middle of February.
I think that's how it's supposed
So in a couple of weeks, hopefully, maybe about the same time that Creation Catalyst comes out. But hopefully soon, man. Hopefully very, very soon.
One was going for 1.5. That should
Yes, you know, vote on that.
Can't. I had to relog, so I can't go. Let me see.
Currently, I play Alliance and win over MBGs. Can get honor to get level, any honor gears level 17. It's suggested for fresh Alliance players. Well, I mean, the only when it comes to honor, like you're gonna win some games, you're gonna lose some games. Not much you can really do about it. You just gotta keep a chin up, keep grinding at it, and eventually get a bit of honor. Outside of that, if you want to get other alternatives for gear, World PvP gear is fantastic. It's a 408 item level, and you can generally get them from World Quest. Like if you look on your map, you should see if you are War Mode active, there's World PvP gear, World PvP World Quest. Go in there, you doing the objectives can sometimes reward you directly gear, like the Wild Arcana quest can directly reward you a Drake Breaker's Vest, which is a purple 376, but it upscales to 408 in PvP. That could be a nice little like upgrade. But also reward you bloody tokens, which can be traded in for gear as well.
The bracer, right?
Again, it's like 3 item level difference of how that gear scales within PvP. It's like 408 versus 411. So technically honor gear is better, but like the 3 item level difference is so tiny. As long as you go for like your best secondary stats, like you're chilling. It's a nice little upgrade to kind of help bolster your character a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a grind, man. A Horde doesn't really win a lot either. What in fact a lot of Hordes do is actually queue Merc mode to queue as Alliance, because a lot of Horde reported that they're actually having more luck fighting their own faction as the Alliance. So I guess you just haven't gotten in a BG yet where there's other Hordes that are part of the Merc mode group. They're Merc it all the time, man. Alliance queues, if you notice, they're not instant at some days. At least on NA, they're no longer instant, because so many Hordes are queuing as Alliance. Just for faster queues. Right now, like Alliance and Horde are both 3-minute queues. Used to be a Horde 8 minutes, Alliance is instant, but now it's like 3 to 3. Everybody's just trying to get their honor. I mean, see why no problem. Why would Demon Log guides still include Covenants and Legends? Like, dude, yeah, don't look at the... Well, okay, WoW Demon guides, I think they may have a blurb about it, but it doesn't mean like it's a must-have. Alright, chat. Let's switch up a little bit. I might die. I might die. How do I close the stream? Yeah, I think that's how I do it.
Somebody share their screen, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
So it looks like I'll be brought in. Yeah, I've been brought in a bit here. I'll get someone done in a second. But this is what I've been doing out here. The whole entire time I'm just killing these tier hole watchers and the big rock boy protectors. This was weird. So as Alliance, it can technically kill Horde BGs? No. It's whatever faction is overrepresented. So right now, Horde has a lot more players that are queuing for BGs.
Yeah.
So Horde population-wise, at least on an A, there's more Hordes than Alliance. So Horde can queue as Alliance. Alliance can't really queue as Horde. unless you get more population numbers in PvP, like were represented for like BGs and stuff, then you can. If you notice, like when you look at your war mode buff, Horde only gets a 10%. Alliance gets like a 20 or a 15% because there's less Alliance players in war mode and in PvP. Therefore, you guys are getting a bit of a leg up with a little bit more honor, just because you're like the underdog faction. Just a little bit. Alright, let's try to see if there's like a good Aeronog pool or log for this place. Not Aeronog, but Teros. I want to try doing this guy as an outlaw.
He's not worried about it, because he doesn't.
There's a lot of outlaws out here doing this guy.
I normally know that people are who's gonna die.
So it's like a full single target build.
It's easy to know that.
With precise cuts. What are you cutting with precise cuts? I guess better than Kiln Spree, yeah? Yeah, better than Kiln Spree.
We have to fucking move, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing how fucking hard Warlocks got carried by Soul Shape. Holy god.
Pond tender?
Yeah, and Pond Tender. Yeah, no doubt, dude.
The tankiest range getting 2 lives. Name it better, Duo.
So what do I do when I hit level 60? Because I have maxed out Dragon Riding, so therefore I need to hit max level and start gearing. So I do low BGs and get honor for leveling? You could. You could. It may be easier like if you have gear at level 60. If you have like PvP gear from those levels, that should scale pretty well in PvP. But like you could just kind of, if you want the fastest leveling, go get the Dark Moon Fair buff and go to the Combat Assembly. If this is your first character, ignore it. Just do the main story. Just do the story chapters and quest. If this is your first character, if this is an old dumb, go to the Combat Assembly. Get your Dark Moon Fair buff, go to Combat Assembly, and see if you can find a PUG group, like a LFG group, that you can just join and just tag mobs. They're going to be high level for you. Your abilities are going to miss them, but if you can get a tag with them, and then a high level kills them when you're not in the same party with them. You can't be in a party with them. You get a lot of XP. A ton. You can just hang out there, tag your mobs, and do that for 3 hours, and you'll hit max level. If this is your first character, however, ignore that entirely. Don't do that to yourself. Don't. Just do the story chapters. It'll be worth it.
No, I don't have any of those.
We'll try to see if Aula can work here. I'm gonna give it a go, because it can do well. Maybe more comfortable, but worse to watch, I'll play Assassination here. I'll give it a try. Except it's still strong for Assassination Dal. It's pretty decent. Not a lot of play in PvE, but it's really good in PvP. It's a burst ability. It does a lot of damage. Hell, even Aula can use it. It's technically a slight upgrade. I mean, it does 51,000 nature damage over 10 seconds and 70 on top of it. You look at that ability, it's about like almost 70,000 damage in like the 10 seconds it's up. 70,000 for 1.5 minutes. That's a pretty good hit. Like hell, even the Killing Spree is not like that. Killing Spree is just 41. It's a 2 minute, but it has cooldown reduction. So I guess maybe you can make it a minute.
Yeah,
maybe. But it's really not bad at all. Do you think they could do anything more to faction balance the buff to make them fun for both factions? I feel like the cross faction has made it easier for Hordes to go Alliance. But the only other way they could do it, I think, is maybe adjust Alliance or Horde ratios so they're a little bit more tuned. That or remove them entirely. I think what would help is if you made guilds cross-faction. Because then more people will probably play Alliance because they could be in the same guild as their friends. And that would help out tremendously. Of course, racials are going to always be a thing, but like it's so difficult to tune racials, man. It is very, very difficult to tune racials. Very, very difficult. Oh god. So me and the rogue are gonna go to the right together.
Dust coming out.
We want to wait to clear until later. What the hell? Why would you do that? It seemed like it was a little bit unnecessary. Oh god, no music, no sound.
In this. Tank line.
Shot step with this guy I think is a little bit easier though. Maybe that's why it's asked a little bit better.
Bait to slam.
Watch your step.
Dust is coming out.
Target you.
Back up for annihilation after this tank line.
Yeah, it's cool.
Get on me, melee.
Gateway's down.
Special command.
Tick. Do this dust quick. And then there's a soak. Being soak.
Watch your step.
Man, I'm totally rusty on this. Single target outlaw is a little bit different than like normal cleave outlaw. Although it does feel a lot more survivable with base stamina. My god.
Watch your step.
Dust coming out.
Target you.
The buffs you get are kind of nuts. Buffs are kind of insane. Although my damage is definitely not insane. Or not what I would describe as insane.
Nope.
Not at the moment, at least.
Soak.
Yeah, now we just hold on to the buff until eternity.
Target you. Watch your step.
Oh, you could just grapple. Okay, that works. I had no idea if you could or couldn't.
The slam.
Watch your step.
Move out and then dust.
Target you.
After this tank line, stack up for annihilation.
Got the greatest buff. Uh oh.
Special command.
It was a little bored.
Gotta do
Clear the
clear.
dust quick.
Target you.
And then be in the soak. Be in this.
Like soak. Oh, good buff, good buff, good buff. Good buff, man. I just need skull and crossbones now. If I can just hold on to the buff for like eternity, I'll be happy.
Big slam.
Watch your step.
Dust coming out.
Target you.
Back up for soak.
Went out.
Target you.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Oh, that is so easy to grapple out. Jesus. I had no idea it was going to be that easy.
Bait slam.
Ooh, I love how it can just ramp us out, by the way.
Dust is coming out.
It's never really over.
Target you.
'Cause you can get a good set of buffs and just come back.
A tank line. And then
Badly. You got nothing?
But you got a PI too.
annihilation.
I know it doesn't really do much for me, but it'd still be fantastic.
skull.
Buff is a buff, you know what I mean? Not optimal, but buff is a buff. Okay, that works. Kind of awkward
Alright, let's
spot,
just
but
quick.
it's okay.
And we're doing a soak.
Alright, boys. Final push. If we don't kill the boss here, we die. Literally. Not even exaggerating.
Be in this.
Zero exaggeration.
Watch your step.
Actually, if we, oh god, we have a lot of people dead. Maybe we still do it. Maybe we still get it done. We got buffs. Maybe one of those wipe and go again moments.
Bait slam.
Watch your step.
Dust coming out.
Target you.
Really cleared. Yeah, it's a wipe and go again.
Dodge tank line.
We killed this guy once last week. Wasn't too bad. Like, we were doing okay too.
Soak.
Soak.
Target you. Watch your step.
Grappled into nothing. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, cheat death. Gone. Man, this is fun. Damn, the damage you guys do is awesome. Thank you, Gary. We are not really great on damage, though. Like, there's just a lot of guilds out there that are just insane. We are, I'd say, more or less average. Can you believe that? I guess it's, when I say can you believe it, it sounds like, wow, can you believe we're so good? No, our damage is pretty average. There's some monsters out there, man. They're so good. Best in slot, fully itemized, everything is perfect. I could do better if I had a better weapon, man. That's what I need.
God class.
But we were close, man. We were close. Rogue sustain, it's really good. It's really, really good. Plus, the longer this fight goes on, the better his damage should be if he goes in full DM. It's an upplate. What is it? What is he playing? What is he?
That was wild, actually.
What is he?
Like, does he just?
Hey, Dad, what's up, Cockle? Say to my man. Do you think they could do this tier piece switch from class to class? Yes. So if let's say I have a tier piece, it gives me an outlaw buff, but I switch to assassination, it changes to the assassination buff, and then it changes to the subtlety buff. So you don't need to keep like 3 sets of tier for every single spec or anything like that. Yeah, imagine if you did that, man. Imagine if you did. That would have been something. That would have been definitely fun.
Imagine fucking dying.
Super fun. Someone other playlist music is this? Someone know? I can link it. It's not my playlist, but it's a playlist I'll listen to. Dude, these songs are good. I gotta listen to more arcade songs, man. LCS Arcade got some good stuff. We listened to them last week. I love best with fort set. It is really good with fort set. I don't know about best spec. In a pure single target fight, I think assassination still squeaks it by assassination subtlety, just barely ahead. But in any fight that includes like adds for a short time, or adds for extended time, or just a big hamper of AoE, like if it's like 8 target AoE or less, Outlaw is your monster. But if it's like 20 plus targets, I think subtlety is the only spec that can really even make an impact there. All of them are very close and very competitive though. The Rogue dev made sure that Rogue is in a good spot this expansion, man. They did such a good job. So if you want to thank anybody, I would thank Scarazar, man. Scarazar? I don't even know, man, but Scarazar is insane. He's a really, really good Rogue dev. He's also really, really open and stuff. Hanging out on Rogue Discord, where people are just like on beta, we're giving like, hey, this thing, is this supposed to work right? Is this ability bug? Is this working as intended? And you're just fixing him live. Just live fixing him in on the beta. It's so good. He puts in a lot of effort. Thank you, no problem, Kristen. Alright, chat, we go again. This time we do better. This time we have a better opener. Okay, cheat death immediately. That's gonna be bad. I'm basically I'm probably dead here then. Like if I don't have anyone watching my back, I'm probably gonna die. How high likelihood of that?
Baiting slam.
But I got really good buffs. Basically a 5 buff opener.
Dust.
Me and the Rogue are trying to lay our dust clears here, by the way. So we on the side, we're just kind of doing our thing. We don't try to clear opener. We try to clear later.
Ready to do soak. Yeah. Baiting slam. Dust coming out.
Not the best buff ever.
So this thing gets stacked.
I'll rotate as soon as I can.
I got hit by a swirling.
You by the tanks. Gateway. Tick. Clear this dust quick.
Great buff.
And then the soak. The end.
Oh, damage taken. Should be okay though. Ow.
Bait slam. Dust coming out.
Not the greatest buff, but it's okay. Although Blade Flurry is doing 70k DPS, which I'll take. Blade Flurry doing 70k DPS, man. I'll take it.
So.
Target you. Watch your step.
Oh my god. Grapple just doesn't even take me over. I gotta be more careful with that. I could trap myself behind the enemy lines really easily. That'd be really bad.
Left, this one.
Okay.
Watch your step.
Loose dust.
Target you.
Right on me. Get.
Thing's dead. Ah, we're dead. I think it's over. Doing pretty good, man. We're doing pretty good. I don't want to kill Mem. Happy New Year, James. Happy New Year, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Have a great stream. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Do you ever cloak mechanics? So there is something you can cloak here when you stack the lines, right? When you stack the spikes together on the right hand side and walk left, and the first tank slam he does, you can cloak that. But I try to hold on to it because you don't need to really. I have a lot of avoidance on my gear, or enough avoidance, plus I'm a rogue. I have extra stamina as outlaw, so I don't really need to, as long as I'm kind of like moderately healthy. I try to save that until like, okay, I'm low on health, definitely gonna die. That's good. No more cheat death. Healers are behind. That's where I cloak. So you can cloak it. That is probably one mechanic that I would save a cloak for, because that can kill you. That one, as a sass, you have to feint every single time. That's another thing I can do as outlaw, is just feint it too. But if you just don't want to spend the energy and just cloak it, that works too. So that would be the one mechanic I would cloak. Maybe there's like something better to cloak, but that's the only one that so far that I've found like a good spot to cloak at the moment. Or do you save it? So you should be using it. You should be using cloak liberally, unless there's a moment in a fight where you need to cloak someone specifically, like cloak and clear. You should try to use it as much as possible. It's a cooldown. You should use it to survive. Even if it just like means cloak, so you can stay in and hit the boss for a little bit longer, that's a DPS increase. Like if you just use cloak regularly, as often as possible to get the most value out of it, that's better. It's just for this fight, I try to kind of like, I should be using it more often, but I try to kind of like, I just know I can survive every one of those slams, and I just want to have it for rainy day, but I don't necessarily need it for rainy day. I should be using it more aggressively. Anyone update if you use up again? Jake would know, but I think he said they're down for now. You can use AMZ to increase your bursts as an holy true, because you can, the more magic damage you take, the more runic power you get, and then that can convert into death coils. And you can use that together, all that runic power spending on the gargoyle, which actually buffs the gargoyle dam. Yes, you can. Literally, you can. Rogues don't have anything like that, though. But we're kind of tanky as is anyway, so it's not like we really need more tankiness. You know what I mean? I should have grabbed the gloves, man. That would have been a nice little upgrade. But I didn't grab them. I have them in my vault still. I don't think we'll be hitting, what, Diurna? Does she grab gloves? No, legs. So if I can get the Forge Stone Zenith legs or the hammer, that would be fantastic. Oh my god, them stats. Them stats, dude. What is that? Hell, even that cloak would be fine. Master is not a bad stat for me anymore. I don't know about those boots. That's a weird one. We go again, boys.
Getting slammed.
Trying to see if I can get a butter buff.
Dust coming out.
Give me a good buff. Oh, the best. Okay, that'll work.
Still coming.
So the best buff you want right now is Outlaw with the newest Sims is Skull and Crossbones, always.
Bro, book me.
When is that good?
You needed to let me take that one for free and let your stacks fall off.
Dust. Ready for Annihilate. Beyond Skull. Gateways down.
Special coming.
Clearless Dusk fast.
Target you.
And then a Soak. And so, right spot.
Wait, I can take this. Okay, go ahead.
I still haven't really gotten a good buff. Now
Big
we do.
slam on
Now
scroll.
we do. Now we want to hold on to this one for as long as humanly possible.
Dust coming out.
Hopefully get lucky with other buffs as well.
I'd say if you're not above 50% health before a pillar soak or pillar slam, I would probably Hellstorm. Soak coming. Be in.
That's super uncomfortable. I have to kind of do this little hop.
Base slam on skull.
Because otherwise you can just get trapped up like that.
Got a lot of room. Dust coming out.
Back for annihilation.
Special coming.
Gateway. Do this dust fast. Then soak.
Target you.
It's a lot of damage.
So
That's the people.
Watch your step.
this one's gonna hurt. So. Base slam. I move over a little bit.
Watch your step.
Dust coming.
Target you.
Gonna clear that really early. What's this demon hunter that keeps following us? Does he keep kind of messes with me on the road we're clearing? We're supposed to be clearing together. Keep just kind of walking out and clearing too early. Basically, every time you clear, you do raid-wide damage, so we're trying to kind of delay and stagger it. That's why me and Rogue usually clear off to the side on our own,
Personal.
so we can stagger how much damage the raid takes. But when they clear on top of us, it kind of like messes with us because we're usually next to each
Big
other.
slam.
So then he has to fight another guy, and then just like timing is weird. And then uptime on the boss can be also really weird too, depending on where the puddles are. Because we're not always fortunate the puddles are away from us. Like this is optimal here. We're just chilling next to each other. Clear a little bit. Or I didn't get one?
Line and then
Didn't get a buff?
annihilation.
That was weird.
Come in for annihilation. Be on skull. A little bit of room.
Special coming.
Okay.
Thank God for grapple hook. Oh no way! Wait, did it fall in? Hope not.
Be in this.
Oh God.
Target you.
Be in this.
Watch your step.
Hopefully I can get out. Oh, thank goodness. Was able to crawl out of there, boys. Oh God. That's gonna be pain.
Jesus Christ.
That's pain. Boss, big hurt.
I wasn't thinking to say anything about the gate, but I was dead, so.
Do we not have a gate? You're looking at Spider, by the way? Looking at Spider? Dude, yes. We want to get Spider tonight. We were working on last night. We get able to get Spider this evening. Have you seen the Unholy do 1 million DPS and 3 buffs? Yes, yeah. Unholy's insane. It is one of those bosses where you could use that AoE cleave and just like truck down single the boss. It is so good, man. It is so good. Also, Unholy, Affliction Warlocks can do well too because they can take the one talent where when you kill a little seedling, they erupt to fire damage or soul fire damage. So when you put the boss on top of the seedlings and nuke them down where they have corruption, my God, they will explode and just cascades on the boss. You need a class like that to deal with that boss effectively if you really want to do it, especially in Tyrannical, man. It is crazy. I love that fight because how much AoE you can do, it's so fun. But it's very, very difficult too because if you can't do the damage to the boss, you lose out on a lot. But specs like Affliction, specs like Unholy Death Knight, they benefit highly from that. And I wonder if they made that fight on purpose so like Affliction and Unholy had like, hey, here's a really good fight for those specs. What a lot of people have been doing recently though is they'll just kind of like walk in as Affliction, do the boss's affy, and then walk out, swap specs, walk back in, or use the port to port out, swap, port back in. I hope that changes so like I hope they buff Affliction so you don't have to do that. And you can just do Affliction and Mythic Pluses. I enjoy streams. Thanks so much, Maxime. Appreciate it. Hope Blizz add Wildfire closer to Talon at 10:05. Wow, yeah, that'd be so good. Bro, they're missing it. I hope they redo Survival a little bit. I hope so too. How cool would that be? It was a really good Lego that everybody used. It was super useful. And like, you remove it. I get it, they were trying to do something different with Survival, but like, I feel like they need to not remove what worked, right? Keep everything that worked before, but just add more new stuff. Take the stuff that didn't work, keep the stuff that worked, and then just add on top of it. Because that's what they did with Rogues, right? We used a Lego with pistols and at a tier, and our dev was like, okay, we'll make Fan the Hammer, which is like a consistent version of it that's more guaranteed. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? It was great. Oh, Ambush? What if you incorporated Ambush to work kind of like Weapon Master, and we gave Audacity, which is basically a Blindside, but for Outlaw? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, here's a little bit of the old, a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. I like it. A little bit of new, a little bit of old, a little bit. You know, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. I think they had some really cool stuff with Survival, but they definitely should have made like a Grenadier build. Like grenades is pretty big for them. Rogue dev's done a great job. The Rogue dev is awesome. The Hunter dev is the same as the Shaman dev, so I'm actually surprised where Survival is at, because the Hunter and Shaman dev, generally a Hunter talent tree is awesome, in my opinion. Generally the Shaman talent tree is awesome. But the Survival in particular is the only one that's like missed the mark a little bit, because I don't think it's the same guy, and I think they're trying to figure out like, okay, well, they're going to be more of a spear guy, some pet play, and I think they add some cool stuff. It just needs a little bit more to it. It just needs a little bit more. Looks like the ones from Hunter only know about range. Yeah, man, like they've got a lot of I don't know, they're taking out double taps. So they're taking out double taps, so if you're a marksman main right now, you're probably unhappy that they're taking that out. You'll probably be like, you know what? I don't think they're doing no range. Look, where's my double tap? It is gone. My double tap gone. But yeah, it's tough to design Survival as a melee. I think you really have to like, you have to go back to the stuff that worked. Legion version was really all over the place. It was a mess of just spinning plates. It was really weird. BFA is like simplistic, but like to its own detriment in a way, where you kind of played the build where you just spam Mongoose Bite. That's the one thing that really stuck. Shadowlands was kind of a mess up until the final tier set. I think they should have took that tier set and ran with it. I think they realized it was really strong though, and it was just going to dominate AoE, so they didn't want that. So take it in a different direction, but I think they don't need to reinvent the wheel. We'll take what works, keep it in, make it alternative playstyle, and just keep both in. Because then at least you have a playstyle that people are kind of familiar with that work. Time to fix everything? Plenty. I'm wondering how much progress they're going to get once they properly get in the office. Once we see them like posting about it regularly. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of progress. I'm hoping at least.
Slam on skull.
I just stop rolling. We were rolling out of 2 bus, man. We gotta do better than that. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. There's plenty of time to still save it. Make something cool out of it.
Watch your step.
Bait to slam.
Watch your step.
That's a weird slam.
Poppy.
Target you.
Again, Demon Hunter just goes to clear, man.
Annihilation coming soon.
Get it, he likes clearing, but like, damn.
Beyond skull.
Special coming.
Clear this dust quick, and then so.
Target you. Target you.
Be in this. Probably in a good spot.
Watch your step.
As long as they're get trapped up there, I'm okay.
Incline, Big Dan. Bait slam.
Watch your step.
That's coming out.
Target you.
Soak soon. In this.
Target you.
Ah, it's unfortunate. Probably gonna get trapped up, honestly.
Watch your step.
Hope not. Yeah, when you get trapped up like that, it just literally makes a wall and you can't really do anything. You gotta literally jump to get past it. That's one of those like, oh, am I gonna die here moments. You know, it's kind of scary. It's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that at all. God, I love this song, man. Ah, I'm cloaking. That's where you want to save a cloak. That I had no mobility at all, man. Zero mobility. Actually just crawling. Crawling on the floor of the boss arena. Ah. Cloaked. That's a safety cloak. That's part of the reason why I did this. I swear to God, this sounds like Fox Stevenson does in the chat. I said it last time too. Oh God. Don't trap me. Oh God. Okay, that works. Wah, come here. Where are you? Okay, we're cleared, I think. Yeah, this song is pretty good. Alright, Chad. Big go. Big ambush spree. Me and Rogue right next to each other, so we're chilling.
Ready for soak. Soak on skull. Big damn, make sure you're healthy. Baiting slam on skull. Dust.
Okay, I can reroll for a good buff, hopefully. Okay, that sucks.
And then annihilation.
I need to find some. There we go.
PM skull for annihilation. New gateway. Take it.
Okay, trying not to die. That's all I'm trying not to die.
And then a soak.
Trying not to die, chat.
Stay alive.
Hopefully I did. Yep. Again, trying not to die. Don't trap me. Don't you trap me in here. Nice. There we go. Pots up.
I need Pete. Maybe not.
Nah, you
base slam.
We have another risk. Just take it. We're running, please.
And then we're gonna try to clear off of each other if I can. Oh, okay. Guess me and the caster clear each other.
Go coming.
So, not the best buffs ever, but it'll work. We can get more. I can fish for buffs. Do a fishing chat.
In this? Use your personal on this. This is gonna be the only.
So this is one where I'm gonna cloak. This is just gonna be the big slammer. Big slammer charm, we take 0 damage from that one.
Open. Make sure you use your pot. Big slam.
It's gonna come down to the wire, chat. It's a little close. It's a little closer than I wanted it to be.
14, 15 seconds. So when he annihilates, we go into the left.
Somebody? It's close, man.
Move to the
Maybe
left.
we kill?
Left high, left high.
Maybe we still kill? Maybe we still kill? It's still close. Please. Kill! Kill! Hey! Let's go, dude! You boys had me playing the wrong spec the entire time. What the hell is this? Oh, look at that outlaw, man. 71k! Let's go, dude! Give it to me, man. Give it to me.
I can't tell by the icon. It
Wait.
just looks like a little stabby dagger.
Also, there's a boulder that's mineable. Is that new?
No, it's been there. I'm buying it online. Vote for it, baby.
Upgrade. let's go, boys. Down flexing, dude. I was sweating. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna lose all this damage. Yo, give it to me. I'm just gonna vote for myself, man. Is this tier? The tier? You have it. If it's eventual upgrade, then I think we just honestly should go to Josh, yeah. And Mog, survival loss spec, probably survival loss spec.
Who got PIs on that?
Lucy the
I'm interested in chat. I think I'm interested in the belt.
I think next week you hunt those
game. Definitely do more than that.
Even non-full?
Not in your opener, look.
That's all I got. It was just the opener.
Can't believe behind hunters for that parse. Unbelievable, Euro. So selfish.
Not parse. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could do 80k sustain.
So
today.
entirely selfish. 100. I'm joking. No, it actually would be better, yeah.
I mean, our opener burst
No.
with PI as well is going to be north of 100k, and then we'll sustain 80 plus.
I'm not disagreeing. I was just memeing. Yeah, your class is definitely one of the better PI classes.
Yeah.
That and Locks,
with
but
the bow.
Locks ain't moving that fight. Fused Shale Waistband. That's the one, right? Fused Shale Waistband. 415, right? No gem. Ah, we'll sim it as it is. Nice to see Outlaw up there. Dude, for real. I even just had Spring telling me like, yo, you make your party spell like OP. I sim for 64 normally. But in that fight, I guess I got really good buffs, really good procs, real rolling. This is, I always love that about I can't talk. I always love that about this spec, man. It's because it feels like it can like break past like your limit. You know what I mean? You boys up? Let's go. Tell me what you get. You were talking about Survival Hunter. I believe this spec is an amazing idea for Hunter. It should be fleshed out more. True. Max, I think they just need more fleshing. That's all they need. They're fantastic. I like them a lot. They're awesome. They just need a little bit more, man. You're OP. You are making me blush. Is he Outlaw right now? I am, yeah. I am definitely on this one. I don't know what my sims are here, or what my ranking was. Probably not super high. There's a lot of Outlaws that are playing at the moment. Is it Jason streaming for gear?
Where's the melee?
Do, 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 do.
I got you. Oh, you're too big, dude. I was doing 0 damage.
Apparently belt not an upgrade.
There. I'm not sure what to say.
Really? Apparently belt is not an upgrade, chat. Apparently belt not an upgrade. Pass on belt. Hold on, so I need to unvote myself. I said it's an upgrade, but apparently like that 20 item level upgrade is not enough. Yeah, apparently that upgrade, that's not an upgrade of a belt, even though I have one that's a 3... Wait.
Kick him.
Oh bueno.
I need to resim it with a gem. That's what I think I need to do.
Cloth wrist.
You can trade those, right?
I can trade these.
Oh man. Those are big.
Oh, huge.
They're not meant for you, though.
Council tomorrow?
Maybe you go with the class fantasy more and build a tactical point between you and the pet and the bombs spread depending on the situation. Be nice to buy spec. I think it would be cool if they did more like pet stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if they had more complexity. I think what if they did like a pet, like a, you know how talent trees are very, very... I'm gonna be on for a second just so I can talk with you guys. You know how like some talent trees are like very thematic? Like Outlaw Rogue left side is an ambush playstyle which favors like a dance build. Right hand side is the cleave pistol shot stuff. Down the middle it's all about the buffs. I mean you got roll the bones, sleight of hand, loaded dice, you know, cooldown reduction and like that kind of theme, right? Buffing yourself and buffing your rolls and improving your buffs. It's like the roll build, the ambush build, the pistol stuff and you combine them together. I feel like what if they had like one that empowers your pet, so your pet can do like a big cleave AoE and maybe do a bunch of damage, kind of close to BM Hunter, but like really in the melee, right? You use the ability in melee to stack up the damage for your pet or something like that. Something insane. Or maybe like yeah, like grenade, spear, pet.
Probably help on every
Let me
other
unmute him real
big ad.
quickly.
It's just literally the opener there. It dies. We're going to build up a 5 stack in our CD window. It's going to die. We're going to lose our stack in our CDs. And
Some
it's
also
just
can pet
wasted
talents. Some pet talents you can back down. That'd be cool. And back
The
down
other
has a
ones
rating
can
question
live
can make
far
Sepsis crit.
longer than
Yes,
the first ad
Sepsis
does.
can crit. Individual chicks can crit, and the final
I would
ability
say
use
if,
can
like
crit.
min-maxing, definitely.
Some has a lot more
if
spells
you
in
do
DF
not
and
do
way more
good two-target
APM than
cleave
SL
on
without a
pull,
doubt. Yeah, I think they just need
focus
like really
boss,
cool like
that's just gonna
depth
nuke
to them,
loss.
right? And damage to back it up. Honestly, I think they need some kind of like a raid buff. I think they need a unique raid buff, or a raid buff that's very similar to another class to make them viable, and just something to make it easier for them to do well, right? Maybe like make them a lot more range oriented, so melee damage is like a filler, but where majority of the damage comes from range, that would help them out a ton too, because then they could be more consistent. They'd be very similar to that of a normal hunter.
The faster that dies.
You know, like really amplify the pet damage, the dot damage, and like the melee is like a filler, where you can like play style where it could be super safe, so you kind of like treat it as range hunter, because you can play safe, you can play from distance. I don't know, like something cool like that. That'll really lean in onto melee, but make it as good as every other melee, because Demon Hunters are good, Warriors are good, Ferals are good, Rogues are good, Monks are good, Survival is there. You know, it just doesn't have the consistency. It needs to be like really strong. Especially if it doesn't bring a raid, it's really good. Nightmare? Sim? Is that without the gem? That's without the gem? Yeah, give it to him. Because I need a gem in order to make mine good. Give him the belt. That would be nice, but like it's not good without a gem. With a gem socket, it's a good secondary stats and stuff. Black Arrow, Bleed, Butchery, Carve, Traps, and Prominent. Throwing Axes, Returning. Make some like Dual Jin, Heroic, and Hots. Oh, kind of like that, yeah.
Just a heads up if you're a warlock.
Just amendment, give us 10% and that's it. Also fix Spearhead bug. Just can't spec into it. You can't spec into Spearhead? Really? Maybe a raid-wide tactical buff that reduces cooldowns for all. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe not a buff, but like a cooldown you can use. Kind of like how. So Evokers can give everybody an extra use of mobility. Holy Priest got that buff that helps you recover defensive cooldowns, but Survival could give him maybe like a buff where you recover offensive cooldowns faster or something. It'll be insane, it'll be way too strong, but like anything, you know, like maybe like a buff for 10%.
Oh, I'll
something like that. Lock and load back and make a reset on bombs, a very low chance. Yeah, like you could do that too. That'd be good. Okay, so for this boss, I think I'm just back to full cleave, yeah? God, bro. I'm so glad I did. I don't even know what was parse on Terrace, man. I don't think it's high. Chat, I'm gonna go look at the parts on Terrace. I want to see if it's any high. Or if there's other outlaws that did higher.
34 is in my head, but I don't remember if I checked each time.
Terrace ranking. These are not finalized.
The percentage.
Only 79, dude. There's other outlaws that done more. I'm at 79. There's other outlaws that did more damage than I did. Yo, you got me messed up. Frosty is a fire mage, got 69,000. Rank 1. Rank 1 is a fire mage.
Just like 2 seconds longer damage.
Okay, Spider Boss. This one's apparently good as Outlaw. It's technically better as a SAS, but Outlaw can do really well here. So it looks like you just go cleave.
I don't think it takes
All
damage
cleave.
until it's been interrupted.
All cleave. Okay.
It does whenever it starts channeling. That's whenever it doesn't take damage.
And grapple.
It's a cast.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
So we swap out of here. Grapple. Apple Snapple. And I could do tricks
Can we get
just to make
votes
sure.
on this instead of a cloth races, please?
Can you guys summon the
Yeah.
the warlock before the summon stone disappears?
Good call.
I'll swap this out real quickly.
I'm gonna take the circles to the same spots that you guys were going to last night. Something I found that was interesting was on some of the videos. So when they're lining up their circles, the circle starts off big, and then the drop of the plume or whatever is small.
Votes. Big uppy, better stats. If no one else needs side upgrade, big Sag.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Frost side? People wasn't Frosty. Between him and Nala.
What
What are the secondaries? Quick mastery?
It's funny.
I think we're gonna play Nala a lot. Are we?
Stuckles Perry?
Huh?
We need DPS, I guess. But you also do want to gear out healers. I feel like that's one thing in most guilds happens, is you forget to gear out your healers, and then you start falling behind and rot. You know what? I'm gonna go change my vote. Just because at the very, very end, we were dying to rot.
There you go, Disper. Trade to Buster.
Frosty. Open trade, Frosty.
Oh man.
This is gonna do so much damage to those big spiders, I can feel it.
They're gonna know.
Oh, okay.
What do you want? I'll just grab it. So you don't have to hurt.
Oh, it's already been used.
Hey Dal, do you know when the Creation Catalyst is coming out? Hopefully soon. They haven't given us a date yet, but hopefully sometime soon. Maybe with the 1005. Do you think Warriors should get a Stance Dancing back like they did in Classic? Not necessarily, no. I think the Stance Dancing was cool because, like, well, certain abilities could be used in certain stances, but most people made macros. It was really cool, the idea of, like, oh, you need to switch from stance to stance and adapt to a situation. But I think right now, it'll just be very, very rigid, and it would just, again, be defaulted to mostly macros. Oh, when you use Whirlwind, you'll just make a macro to go into the whirl stance to use the Whirlwind ability. And I feel like that can create some skillful expression, but also some rigidity as well. I feel like where they have stances right now, like maybe they could do something cool with stances where they could be like a, you know, take more damage, do more damage kind of deal. But I feel like nowadays when people game everything, if you give like a stance of like big damage but also big damage taken, everybody is gonna just stay in it. People are just gonna take it just because they can do more damage, and it'll just maybe like have external just to keep them alive. People would cheese it and find ways around it, and it'll basically go from like, instead of like a balance stance where most players are at, a handful of players can use this. No, it'll be a lot. Meta will be try to use the big damage stance, the cheesy stance, the scary stance. And it's just gonna make it so difficult, so players have to learn that more difficult place. You see what I mean? Like, it's just, as I'm trying to think of like how would you implement stances and bring back some of the older stances and how they used to work. I think there's some cool stuff that used to work back in Classic with stances, and I feel like it worked then. It just, I would imagine it's hard to reincorporate it here unless you reimagine it completely. Like right now they have defensive stance, battle stance, or berserker stance. Like how berserker stance and battle stance give you like different benefits. Like defensive stance just gives you a raw damage decrease. Battle stance gives you crit and duration of movement and parent effects. I think that'd be kind of cool if you have stances so you could adjust to different fights. Oh, this fight is slows? Let me put on this stance. This fight has this CC or whatever. Or this type of damage, let me go into this stance. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
No, don't say it, don't say it.
But yeah. We can 23rd apparently. Is it? Okay. Sans answer almost always led to DPS last night in Spec, which wasn't
Y'all loaded
arms.
up for LFR splits?
Yeah, I think if they can find a way to incorporate it where it's like a button that you can press seamlessly, that doesn't necessarily stop your rotation, but it does give you like a what's it? But it does give you like, what am I trying to say? Some kind of like buffs or advantages or some kind of like a reason to want to change stances. That'd be cool. Paladins had something similar with seals. Like they would have this talent where if you're like you have, let's say, 4 seals, seal of holy, seal of righteous, seal of might, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't know them by name. But let's say you go into one seal, press judgment to get a buff from that seal. Then you switch to another seal, press judgment to get a buff from that seal. And the idea is like you kind of want to cycle through all these seals with judgments. You judgment, change seal, judgment, change seal, and try to maintain them as long as possible in order to increase your damage output. And sometimes it would be like, okay, the fight has a lot of mobility, I'll maintain the mobility seal all the time so I can move around faster, so I can chase the boss and not get slowed. So there's certain seals that were specific for different situations. It was like something for you to just like juggle and manage in between your rotation. I think maybe they can include some like that with stances, but
8% full.
I just can't imagine them being like super influential where they could be disruptive in gameplay. But I think the only way to make him interesting would be to make him disruptive. But I don't think that would work in nowadays. I would love to see it. I think it'd be cool. I think it was something cool from back in the day. I just don't know how. I would love to see it in the current WoW. I just don't know how it would work in current WoW.
So I think we melee. What are we thinking for Wind
Here we
Fury
go.
with
I showed him on Dagger in that last boss. I went to Rathlich on Warrior, thinking I needed to stance, but full orange lock, never swapped that whirlwind or anything. Yeah, fair enough.
Probably combo. Or Selly. Combo or Selly.
Can we put a healer in there to get you guys fully buffed?
If we're gonna do that, then
We've only got one healer.
Who's got that trinket?
Suckles.
Suckles?
Just a
That's probably
He does a lot of damage.
Dreadnought feet are 10k and have 30 minutes
Hey, who's
left.
the last one we put in there then?
Dreadnought feet? What are those? They're
we're
buff Fire Mage. They did buff them a little bit, Kissy, but not by much. They buffed them a little bit, but they're still not super competitive compared to Arcane. Arcane right now is still the play. I think Frosty just kind of like, we killed Terrors before, so he's kind of like doing it on a rekill, so he's switching around specs for it. For this fight, Fire Mage is apparently not terrible because you're focusing much on the boss and you're spreading that fire damage onto the ad. And you can get a big stack of single target damage on the boss and basically do that single target damage copy to the ad as well. So Fire Mage is here pretty good. Frost is usually really good for cleave, but Arcane can also do well. But this fight is like there's a little bit of ads, a little bit of single target, and fire is it's great for mobility because you always have to move. So fire for this fight specifically counters the frost. Actually can't wait for Wrath to keep going. Warriors get so much faster and pumping more. Yeah. I am surprised just how big haste is in Wrath. Like the playstyle of classes is just super noticeable. Hot fixes for January 3rd. Blue Post, hey! They're back, boys! Finally, Blue Post! They're back in the office! Let's go! Hell yeah! So we got a bunch of nerfs. Increase the amount of times between abilities, particularly regulation of Burst Forth. Oh my god, yeah. Burst Forth may be a little bit easier to deal with, man. You may be able to drop down the ads and kill a couple before he does that. Increase time for driblets, drain your mana. Good. Good. So you'll be able to fight the boss for a lot longer. Landsmasters are less talkative. Open fire! Open fire! Let's fly! Let's fly! I remember they would just scream that every 2 seconds. When the beta was really bad. Rage and Tempest got nerfed. Maruk is also nerfed. Ruby Lipos, Shieldward nerfed 33%! Oh, come on, man! Oh, yeah, that's how you knew it was in a weird spot. Some class changes. Dude, I'm glad they're back in the office. Good dungeon nerfs. I want to see more, man. Let's see more. But it's good they're in. Let Fly! Open Fire! Let Fly is the one that I really hated. Open Fire, I don't mind. But Let Fly! Let Fly! It's just when they repeat that one specifically. Said that every 5 seconds. Open Fire I'm okay with. But Let Fly, it made me want to like tie one of them to a trebuchet and really let them fly. You know what I mean? Like it's just that one line. I don't know what it is, man. I think the way they say it, right? Let Fly is just something you don't hear often, but when they say it over and over like that, I'm like, I feel like I'm going crazy because they say it over and over. Open Fire, I'm like, okay, at least it's words. let fly. I'm like, okay, I get what you're trying to say, but still, like,
For some reason, they're having.
you know?
Not a ton of characters. Not a ton of big tags.
Well, there's fewer people.
All right, chat. This fight, the spider has a pull mechanic. We have a grapple hook. We need to time it right, or we fall off the edge. We can't fall off the edge. We have to keep staying in.
Not the lance masters, they are less popular while firing their ballistics.
That's not...
Dude, I'm gonna miss them yelling "let fly" every 2 seconds. I'm not gonna lie. Worst change in the game. Unsubscribe.
Shrieking yell.
I had a bug
Yep.
earlier today
Yep.
where that mob went stealth.
Ads are big
I
ads.
miss you. I'm about like to save you. I think a lot of people are. People wonder up with no sound. I love the sounds in this game, dude. I barely get to listen to music. The music, the tracks, and the sounds in the game so far have been fantastic. I feel like I could play WoW with sounds all the time. There's just certain voice lines, man. That one specifically.
I put it in the chat.
But it's a good dungeon outside of that. Like, I really don't mind it.
We
You
had
just
a guy
got
in the
one
guild
part.
who used to do that all the time, and I would have like 50 notifications, and I'd go to check it, and it'd be like nothing there. Clay knows what I'm talking about.
I was about to say his name, man.
You gave me PTSD by doing that.
I'm sorry. Must be scared. He regrets it.
If Euro didn't respond within the first 5 minutes, he deleted the message.
Yeah, and then he would be like, "Dude, why you ducking me, dude? Why aren't you responding to my messages?" I'm like, "Dude, you fucking delete them instantly."
New game was born.
So that Gossamer burst and the big ad chilling blast had a lot of killing blows last night. So if you're kind of low when those are going out, try to heal yourself or something. Probably the biggest cause of deaths.
Let's blast.
You made me what I have in the persistent burn death through Jesus. Honestly.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready to spread?
Are we? Okay, so now we're going to be having the grip here in a bit, chat. With the grip, we just want to make sure we are able to dodge it. That's all we want to do. We grapple in.
This grip, we wait for web, and then we take gate.
That's what we want to do every single time. We don't want to get gripped off. Last night I spent way too many times just like falling off the platform. It's a little bit weird, and it's going to be awkward, but it's totally doable. So I'm actually going to stay down here until the blue, and then we're going to go up. Now its time is good. We go fast enough, I should be able to reach up here and get to the rock. Behind this rock you can kind of hide, and hopefully not get gripped in.
You don't trust rock?
It's a little bit weird. It's kind of difficult at times. Somebody went flying, but they didn't fall, which is good.
Ready to spread? Big ad coming out soon. Get ready.
We're gonna go on the big ad. A lot of the bosses trying to kill the boss and do as much damage as they can while doing all the ads. A lot of outlaws in logs are not really hitting the ad, although killing the ad may be a priority for us because we don't have enough damage to actually like kill it passively.
Probably.
Every single log on outlaw that does not target the ad ever. Because you end up cleaving it like for 70% of the damage anyway. A lot of them go boss every single time. Okay, so I need to reposition over here. It's really bad because there's a lot of frost up front, so I can't even touch the boss really. That's gonna be awkward. Gotta see if I can kill a couple of firelings. Then at least I can kind of cleave the boss off of those. So we're gonna wait. After the web, we go up immediately. So I'm webbed.
Spread.
Then we're gonna go for a big port. And we go behind the rock while we have circles. And that hurricane. A heal there. That's a lot of damage in here. And then we kind of hang by this rock, kind of over here. Because when it pulls in, you can kind of keep walking behind the rock, and it shouldn't grip you in. Shouldn't grip you in. Okay, or not, or it does. or that happens. There is one corner where you slide upwards, and I just ate it. There's like one pixel over to the right, and you just go up like a ramp. Outside of that, you're fine. I should have just backed up. Being first death on this thing sucks, man. I spent way too much time dead. Last time we did this, maybe I would be res. That was bad. Did we already use a be res? I guess we did. That's the hardest part of this fight. It's like trying to see if you could get a good angle on this rock, but I'm really, really bad. This one right here, first one has a little like a dip, and you can kind of like park yourself in that dip, and you shouldn't go anywhere. This one is kind of like a smooth rock face side on this end, and it's just you gotta like position right in the middle. Because if you go to the right, you go up the ramp. If you go to the left, you just slide into him, and you have to like really position that, or just gotta grapple. Which may be the safer play, just turn behind me and grapple away. That may just be a lot easier. Because as soon as she does the grapple thing, hook thing, I could just, grip, I could just grapple and just go flying.
Remember, the gateway's not safe if you take it late.
This was dead. That's a lot of people dead. Maybe we kill it. I don't think the boss is any lower than it was last time.
When you can.
Yeah, it's done fairly quick, I think. Yeah, I spent a lot of time yesterday just falling off, man. It's just, I think I'm safe behind the rock, but I'm not. And it's just, I need to adjust and adapt with this fight and not do that. What other games are you playing? Not a lot of them, man. I've been really just playing a lot of WoW, especially since Dragonflight, like beta, alpha, and here. I've been playing a little bit of Divinity with Kren while waiting for Dragonflight. We're playing a little bit of Classic too.
Same spot you dropped.
I don't know if you really count that as a different game or not. I was playing a little bit of what's it? It's like I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 whenever that comes out. Like final releases. I already pre-ordered it. I don't have the early access. I just want to actually play the game when it's available and like finished. Then there's also Pathfinder. I still want to finish at some point. It's kind of like a D&D style thing.
Get ready for pushback.
There's a lot of people dead. This last part here is just a lot of damage outgoing, but really not terrible. All you do is get pushed back from the middle, but you push all your like debuffs on the side, and your people get they do get hit with the spider webs, which you can blessing protection them, or you take spiderlings on them, and then they'll leave a puddle, and then they'll help clear. I guess that one didn't clear. I guess the little like reticle at the end is very small. What are they giving in early access? Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate. Have you seen the Space Marine trailer? I have not, no. I probably have. I probably have. That's the one, Space Marine 1 was the one where you fought orcs, right?
Coming soon.
Then yes, Tyranids, right? The one was like, 40k, right? Because if that's the case, then I think I have. 25%. I don't know if we should take it here. Because the boss just amps up and everybody has 8 stacks of damage. I mean, they're better at healing it. But still.
Bring spiders onto combo.
40k. That one looked good, man.
One in the middle.
For some reason, I thought I heard Borderlands 3. Okay, yeah. That's just me, man. That's just me, man. Saying stuff wrong, you know?
Now.
It's your boy. Saying the wrong thing when I don't need to be.
Webs and spread. Get to a safe spot. Take the spider to Will.
Take one broken on Billy, if we can. Valiant effort, my dude. Hey, let's go again, Angle.
That's good.
Is it possible to pattern for like a certain amount of time?
All right.
There is a number somewhere.
We try again. First, rock face. I feel comfortable with. The next rock face, not comfy with that one at all. I was doing pretty okay yesterday, but it's like you'll get one bad pull where you get yoinked.
The longest we did.
Might be one of those things where you're just like, I prep for it
Yeah, you got 8 people
in case I go flying, or just grapple anyway. I should just grapple. Like as soon as she does it, I just have grapple, so at least like as I'm sliding in, I can like keep running. If you like a tactical game, should give Warhammer 40k, Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters a try. I have never played any kind of Warhammer game. I always wanted to get into that universe. I feel like it's really cool. Like I think it was I think it was Magikarp used Fly and Bricky are the ones that started like doing their journey for they went to like a Gibbs workshop for $2,000 and bought a bunch of units and painted and whatnot. And that's why I was like, wait, that's kind of interesting. And then I saw how people actually play it. I thought that's actually kind of cool. That's like really nerdy, but like dice rolls and all that. I got recommended some videos of like people playing actual matches.
Yeah, most of the kills that are
it was really kind of cool. And then it was Bricky doing like a lore video on like all the different factions, which I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. I think it's something I would have totally been into. It just I never really knew anyone, honestly, that was into 40k, like IRL. I mean, maybe there were some people, but it was like such a nerdy hobby back in those days. I feel like video games were just kind of started being more or less accepted. Like at the very beginning when I was in high school, middle school, man, games were super nerdy. And then by the time I came out, like everybody's playing League of Legends, you know what I mean? So it was one of those, like, if you knew somebody that played it, you knew it, but if you didn't, you didn't.
You get the loot after that.
6 game best. Okay, try me. Yeah. I'm not great with tactical games, Max. I've never really been good at like StarCraft or the original Warcraft 3. I love them story-wise, but I've never really been good strategically wise.
I don't know how much damage your ignite actually does to the little guys, but if we are able to slow it down a little bit, we might be able to break the cocoons out right away, right after the knob.
Still not all of it.
Like, the webs have to be on the tank. If you're not on the tank, like you're sort of just like setting yourself up.
So we're gonna switch around. I'm gonna go drop tricks for a traffic, and he's gonna go into a numbing in his challenge tree.
Yeah, I'm here. Like that's what I'm getting at. Like that's what they're doing. They're both on top of each other. Both the tank that got webbed and the DPS are right next to each other. One gets freedom and is free, and then the other one's just left back.
Well, that's not entirely true. I saw Billy run to the literally back of the room and drop his stuff and get webbed there.
Yeah.
You turn into the web wrap
And that was after
it knocked back.
That was a brain dead
You land, then you're web.
I think if you're up, you just don't want to use any movement for yourself.
Just let it happen.
People who are web wraps are able to be healed.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and you can use
Not arcane. Look at that damage, man. Let's just ignite on the boss and it just spreads naturally. He just fire blasts it and it spreads. 50k fire blasts. What is this class? He's fireballed 31 times. He's mostly just fire blasting. He's just blasting, dude. Phoenix Flame Scorches. He's just straight up blaster.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Because I thought it was gonna be
He puts a 48 ticking dot on the boss and it just spreads to another mob. It's insane. It's really good though.
If only.
Funny. Go again, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Red.
PI?
Grip is coming soon.
Weird. Usually not the class of the PI. I mean, I'll take it. I won't say no to it. Like if I just do something like this, I never even go anywhere. You'd be a little bit more careful with that.
Gate for web, then we gate. Gate.
We don't gate. We wait.
If you do want to wait to be in melee range, you can. You ready to spread?
And there we go.
Grip coming soon.
Before we get in a bad spot. Yeah, because that's gonna send us flying. Okay, now I just literally have to run. That was really bad. But at least we can do something like that, yeah? As long as we can have sprint. It goes back away. I just really try to stay on the boss as best as I can, but honestly, like, staying alive is more important than top parts on the boss, because I'm just dead half the time. My overall will improve just by not being dead on the floor. Baby steps.
Big ad soon.
But I need to time that ascend a little bit earlier, because I do get screwed over by that, what is it, the knock-up. I'm actually going to hit the boss here, just because the ad is going to get cleaved really, really hard. I'm playing full cleave build. 70% of my damage is going to go into the ad.
Grip coming soon. Finish off the ad.
Freedom Faith, please.
Gotta get a better roll.
Grip.
If I do something like this, I'll be okay. I should try to see if I can cut across though. Next time. So we'll wait for web, and this is where we go. Normally, now we go. We can get an angle. Okay, that sucks. That positioning sucks.
Keep moving down, keep moving.
I'm trying. So this right here is the bane of my existence here. This right here.
Yeah.
Where are these guys standing is my question.
Grip now.
Where are they standing? That doesn't screw them over. Okay, that could kind of work. You kind of just slide with it a little bit. Maybe I was on ice last time because I felt like I just went flying. This absolutely just flew.
Spread.
Became a bird.
Spread. Big ad soon. Kill big ad. Nice landing.
I'll catch up with the chat in a second here, boys. I'm just trying to focus up. If you guys don't mind me. Okay, this is gonna be really bad. Okay, so we can do one of these. We'll just hold on to our burst until a little bit later, after she does the grippy thing. Okay, and get back over. Okay, here I think we gotta go a little bit earlier. We got tornadoes. Tornadoes on a really bad spot, but what can you do?
It's gonna hurt these personals.
Cloak. That'll work. I don't really want to save cloak until a little bit later, but you can't always.
Grip soon.
So we'll roll with this. Like if I'm just running in the opposite direction, I think I could always just deal with it. So maybe I've been approaching that one wrong. Maybe I should just turn away. I'm trying to like run to the side, but I don't think it has the same pull as just facing straight away from the boss.
First spread coming now.
So now chat, final phase. We still have a lot of people dead, but it's better than none. Better than everybody dead.
Second spread in 5. Take to the side.
I want to put these to the side, and then we want to be down the middle.
We're gonna have the webs, so we have Fate and Will, and then a knockback everyone here.
Knockback's back, but it has a bit of a delay with the knockback. So if I grapple over, I should be able to kind of delay it. It still continues the knockback for a little bit.
Next spread.
You want the bop, Will?
Might be okay. Spread? Take those spiders, 2 of them. If you have aggro. Spec. Watch Watch out for the puddles.
I think you just popped someone in. What's the spread?
Another spread. Here's where we have.
Next one is gonna be painful. This next freeze AoE. I could feign this, but we're basically just dead. I think once healers are dead, for that one you need like a big heal. This is why boss damage of the early phases is really, really important. The lower the bosses in this top platform, the better. But that's basically the entire fight, chat, and we just need to be able to survive one more after this.
Are we just blaming the spiders too much in this phase?
Yeah, it's rough. It's not good removal, but caustic, or if you have a Stonebreaker. It's a massive 40k. I don't know what 40k in Sparks. What I didn't know is 40k in Sparks, StarCraft, Warcraft. I mean, if you look at them, right? The Marines are literally the same Marines. The Zerg are Tyranids. In terms of the way that they function, the move, even the appearances too. Even Protoss are in a sense kind of like, what are they called? It's like the anime, the anime faction. Not literally anime, but in the community they call the anime. Talic?
Yeah,
I forgot who it is, man.
They spawn every so often.
Yeah, it's a massive world, dude. It's something I always thought I was like, man, like, I totally could have easily got into it, but I just never did. I don't know what it is.
I will say it's a full duration of 30
Like, I was sat there and died because I was cleaved in my web, and like all of my healer cooldowns were the very next set, and we just went out.
Because yeah, the optimal thing, like the most optimal thing, would literally just be to kill the spiders immediately whenever people get web, if they're already up, and then they could just be there.
Oh, it's like Vermintide never played it then? Yeah, my twin is big into Vermintide. He loved it. I never played it. It's basically like Left 4 Dead. He says it's really, really good. But I just can't see myself playing like a Left 4 Dead style game again, you know? Like I feel like Left 4 Dead was just like an awesome title. I'm glad I got to experience it. But I just couldn't see myself like playing another Left 4 Dead, you know? Just couldn't. They're great. They're good. Like that style of games are good, but I don't think anybody's really done them as good as Left 4 Dead. The original guys did it. Like original Valve.
Make a raid full of paladins and death knights.
We're not gonna be logged out so long as possible.
Alright, let's go.
Yo, man, you're blasted. What the?
That's Thundercloud, like. I'm trying to pick him up.
No, I mean, like, overall, you're doing 30 DPS.
Oh. I thought you meant pizza spiders.
Ready to spread.
I'm missing a rotation so badly. Real bad.
Rip coming soon.
Okay. I think it's the lust kind of mess with me. Can we get like lust and then just like a globals all over the place? This doesn't feel the same anymore. Oh god, that was scary. I did it way too early. I gotta do a lot better.
Hey, Chris sucks.
I bought it now.
Go.
Get him out. That's fine. Take 8.
Gotta get a reroll here. Oh, good buff, good buff, good buff, good buff, good buff. Okay, so after this, I gotta run. Just gotta run up there immediately. Run, because otherwise I'm gonna have bad timing for it. Yeah, definitely bad time. Bad timings for that ability. Oh god, I'm so dead. Oh, oh, that is such bad timing. That is scary, chat. I was afraid for my life. I was like, I'm gone. I'm flying. I become a bird. Race change into a seagull. God, that's scary. Legit terrifying. Because I'm so bad at this mechanic, man. I didn't think I was going to be this bad at it. It's just like, just run the other direction. But when you're on ice, you just go. I can't control any of it. Oh, thank goodness. Good buff. Okay, so I'm going to try to see if I can keep hitting big ad. Just maintain Blade Flurry at all times. And hopefully just keep pumping more into the boss. Because the boss is going to be really high health by the end of it all, man. Boss is going to be ridiculously healthy. We're going to start chipping away at their health. Are we done to the ad?
Grip soon.
Oh no, this is such a bad spot to be in. Oh no, chat. Oh, thank goodness. If you time it right, you don't even have to worry about like the pull. You don't have to worry about it whatsoever. Ah, I was having a good go. I was having a good go of it, mate. That's unfortunate. Good set of buffs.
That just looks too long.
Oh man, timing the spider thing with the cast while you're trying to do a rotation is a little bit difficult. I can see why people get a weak roll for that. Just it could be like 3, 2, 1, go.
Swap over to it more.
Accidentally. This move can have some kind of I have to stay on the same thing all the time.
No. I just don't have much AP usually. Even if it's pulled, it hits like a wet noodle.
Make it a hard noodle then. Has it take you a few seconds to get that?
No. I just had to press the queue up mic button for that. Give you
I don't play the board game just like the video games. Started audiobooks 40k. Apparently the audiobooks are also really good too. Yeah, apparently the audiobooks are also fantastic. It's just a whole universe that I never really like. You know what's another universe that I kind of I'm excited for? Mass Effect.
Why?
I know kind of left field, but while we're on topic of space, apparently Mass Effect 4 is still in production. Not Andromeda, but like a follow-up to the original trilogy. And apparently they've been working for 5 years, quiet. I'm kind of hoping they will like make it a masterpiece, just not saying anything at all. Just working quietly in the background, not saying anything to anybody. I can think of it, yeah.
Just for that Memnock, I will not.
Base station picture was mad. Yeah, dude.
Listen,
and then they also had a little cinematic with a Liara at the end with a hoodie. Oh my god, dude. It's just like after Space Station picture was mad. Yeah. After like the whole Mass Effect trilogy, and then we're playing the Legendary, and then seeing Andromeda. Like after they made Andromeda, I appreciated third one more, man. It's just, I thought like, man, third garbage. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and it still doesn't really. It's like not the best in the series. Like first and second were really good. Second one my favorite. Just I think because of the characters and like the way they played too. Perfect mix between story and everything. It's still janky though, still buggy, but still so good.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Spread.
Run out.
Grip soon.
I'm out of range. You're better at that.
Wait for web and gate.
I went too early, I think.
Alright, gate. Get ready for spread.
Yeah, right after this I want to go. Right after this, if I time it right, we're in a good spot. Okay, we'll wait. We live. She death! That was she death? What is that?
Smite.
Oh no. There goes she death, boys. That's super unfortunate. That is actually extremely unfortunate. Don't have a defensive anymore. Not a real one, at least. Maybe we should focus the ad. The boss is here for like until mana is up, right? We'll go ad. Normally, like no out of rogues are focusing ad.
Now. Finish it off, and then we have grip.
Oh my god. So many people are dead. I think it's just wipe it go again, honestly. It's a wipe it go again angle.
Jump off, please.
Yeah, wipe and go again angle. I was doing good too, man. So as long as I'm alive, I'm okay. If you have any interest in 40k, just wanna see some small clips of Law to get into it. Major Kill is a great channel done in a funny way, comical way. Yeah, if you want to link him, Max, if you want to post him in like the Discord, like in a self promo or like in any really section, like off top. If you have like an off topic section, yeah, just drop him in general, man. I'd love to watch him. I think it'd be really cool. I'd be down, man. I'd be down to. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what? You know what series of videos would get anyone to 40k? Astartes. All 5 of them. I don't know if they're still up. I remember there was like 5 little episodes. They're so ridiculously good. Like, you watch that, and if you're not drawn in by then, man, that was good. I still remember, dude. I still remember watching it. The sound, the animation, the violence, it was so perfect. And the weirdness about it too. The whole supernatural angle of it. The one fight where I'm actually alive, we're doing well, but people are still dying. I mean, I can't say anything, right? I'm a pretty big offender of that. We did lose a lot of people to Chilling Blast and Frost Expulsion. I'm not sure if that was a spider or whatnot. We lost 3 people too. Frost Expulsion and Chilling Blast together. Might have been AoE though. That was insane. Yeah. It was so good. You know, they technically should just kind of match the set because they're like red. There's a bit of silver. I'm gonna take it off. Anywhere, if you post it on like a general thread, that'll be fine too. Just something where I can like reference it easily and I can just watch it in my free time.
Your bottom pull.
Alright, we go again. I was gonna say for a second, like, ambush? Wasn't really going off.
Area spread. Grip soon.
That's more or less how you want to do it.
For web, then we gate.
If you want to play it optimally as Outlaw.
Take gate.
I want to swap over here so I can run up to that easily. And have sprint for it too. So I actually have cooldowns perfectly lined up. Or as perfectly as I can be. A good buff.
Grip soon.
Ow. Right over here, I think.
Grip coming
This
now.
little corner. This right here. That's totally safe. Almost always. That, yeah, just walk backwards and you're chilling. Don't do anything else.
Just bleeding out.
It is spread.
It is a lot. Yeah, you just word up.
Big ad. Everyone on it. Pop them. Spread soon. Watch your feed. Soon.
I think we should chill out here. We could technically step in the spider web so we just don't move anywhere. Which I may just do that. If I remember to. You can just stay in there and not move anywhere. And you're chilling.
We go again.
Again? Oh man. Alright. I like when you fall down here, it's just like a big old web. You just know you're falling to your death. Hey, I'm a new member. What's up, Carson? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, 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 my man. How are you?
Billy's like
Hope you're having a good day.
way in the back, like, and we're already at the top of the stairs, so I'm nowhere in range of him.
Listen in general? Let's go.
As long as he gets when the rest do, it should be good. Or he should be good.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds good. You sub? Are you good, my guy? You good? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. Mention a better weapon you want to get. What would you get one? So I either would try to see if I can get a Vault, Azure Vault done, and maybe use like Valor to invest into a better version of the weapon. Hopefully I don't 20, so I don't need to spend too much Valor. That, or just get one crafted with a work order. If I can get myself a sword for 418 item level crafted with a work order, then that'll be a pretty decent weapon until I can get a 421 item level version. Or yeah, 421, which will be the highest item level possible. 418 get crafted. I just need a lot of ore, but I do have a guy that would do it for me for 25k and guarantee a rank 5 on it. And it said free recrafts too if I want to go like lower and try to see if I can recraft upwards. Go cheaper. But he said you could do 25k for a full one. I just need to get the mats. And the actual ores themselves, you can buy them in the auction house. You only need the spark, which I have one. I just would need to make a little bit of gold, I think. I mean, I have a bit of gold right now. I could make it. It's just I'm trying to see if I can get one through Mythic Pluses, or if I'm just gonna have to buy one. Which I may just end up buying one, but we'll see. Dude, watching stream and fishing, that is amazing. Fishing for kingfin and wise epic fish. Let's go, dude. Wait, better fishing, is that the add-on that lets you interact with your fishing rod without you having to click it? Is that the one? Because you can actually bind a key bind for like interact bind, and when you're fishing, as long as you're nowhere near anything else that you can interact with, the first thing it's gonna try to interact with is your fishing rod. So you just press the key. That's the one. Yeah, it basically just adjusts your UI settings or your key binds to add you a key binding for interact, but you can just set it yourself too. A lot of goodness we're using it. You know, I'm so confused over the direction of the story going on in WoW. It feels too obvious to be true. You think so? The directional story on WoW. I don't know, like I feel like a simple story, but like more like a predictable one, I don't think is the worst. Or to like SL, which I think was just kind of like... After SL, I can't really complain, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know? Rather, I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain. A simple story I think is fine, even if it's like predictable, I'm okay with. The spoilers? Yeah, you talked about Necromancer last time, right?
Gripson.
Like, I think I know where you're going with it, but for spoilers' sake, we'll keep that one. On the reps. Oh, frost.
Wait for web, then we get.
A lot of spiderlings. Sad that I wasn't there to clear them down. But then I usually go to left anyway. We want to stay in a little bit. A little bit of walk in here. Gonna slow us down a little, but it's okay. I mean, the acid is probably gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna cloak it. I should have went earlier. Now it's gonna be a little scuffed. That'll work. Oh, barely. Some of them are flying. Someone just went. I think it's one of the healers. No, it's combo. Unforge. Like, that rock is a good save spot normally, but it will send you flying like a ramp. If you want to go to doing stunts, that's a pretty good ramp to do stunts off of. But if you want like a safe rock, it's been safer.
Well.
And this spot to stand, honestly. Eyes just closing in on us.
Okay.
Taking a lot of frost damage. Oh, jumping? Okay. Wait, did she pull me back up? I was gonna say. I don't think she actually pulls you up. I think she just pulls her to her Z-axis. Okay, man, go to head out. Yo, thanks so much for coming by, Max. Appreciate you, my man. Are you using Audacity as Outlaw, or what are your thoughts on it? It feels clunky to me. I like Audacity playstyle. I like the whole hidden opportunity playstyle. I like the ambush build. I think it's fantastic, but I do recognize that not everybody's gonna like it. It is definitely weird, and it's a change. If you want to play like the Resounding Clarity, Echo and Reprimand,
right after that
Keep It Rolling build, that's also very solid. You'll basically just have to leverage the buffs that you can create and try to maintain in order to get yourself big damage. But Hidden Opportunity is really, really good as long as you can get the energy down, as long as you can get those Shadow Dances to be clean and get yourself as much uptime inside of that Skull and Crossbones. It is a lot of damage that lets you do more than your sims. So you can really go beyond your sim. Like, you can be simming for like, what, we did Terros and I was simming for 67,000 DPS, but I had 71,000 DPS, 71,000 DPS at the end of the fight. So you could really scale upwards if you get really good buffs. Plus, if you pick up the Count the Odds together with Ghost to Strike single target build version with Count the Odds, I mean, you're just ambushing and you build them buffs the whole time. You can get a 5 buff often. It is ridiculous. But it is harder. It's not going to be for everybody. And honestly, if you struggle with it, I think you're going to do better with a simpler build that is Keep It Rolling. You're going to do better playing optimally a simple build than playing like a complicated build that you don't even like sloppily. So I like Audacity, but honestly, don't feel bad about playing Keep It Rolling. Downclocking yourself a little bit to like something that's easier, more manageable, but something you can actually play pretty well, I think is a good idea. I do wonder if they'll end up like buffing it. I think Keep It Rolling may just naturally scale better as we get more secondary stats. But Hidden Opportunity is just really, really good. It had a really good start at the beginning. There's like, what, 3% damage difference, 5% from the Sims, from what Guy posted in Discord on like Keep It Rolling versus Hidden. So if you like Keep It Rolling better, like, I mean, just getting yourself a bunch of buffs and then boosting them to like 30 seconds longer, that's valuable. I find myself looking at my ability to bar when I see members is up and asses up all the time. Is there a macro something to make it easier? There really isn't. You have to place it on a separate keybind. Yeah, I wish there was like a lot of rogues ask like, is there like a macro that like replaces Cinder Strike with Ambush? But there isn't. I think you have to run like a separate add-on that runs a script that changes your ability depending on the buffs. But I don't know if that add-on is around anymore because I think that might have been like, it changes too much with the game, it messes with the game too much, and Blizzard's like, you know, but we like scripts, but like not that kind. I don't know if that add-on is around anymore. They may have not banned it, but removed it. Or broke it so it can't really function how it used to. I could be wrong on that one. Maybe I'm talking on my ass here. But I was pretty sure that's what happened with that add-on a while back. I think it was called Easy Macros or Lazy Macros. They gave you like script capabilities on macros. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm thinking of a different add-on. What is it called? Lazy macros. I think there was a guy who was making YouTube videos on it. I think it's a add-on dev. It was like showcasing how you can make like a one-button macro for a playstyle. You basically plug in all the abilities and proc like modifiers or whatever, and it basically would just like swap out your ability depending on, oh, you have this proc, okay, this ability will be used. For simple classes like a Death There, for example, it could track like, oh, we have ruins, okay, obliterate. Oh, you don't have ruins but have runic power, frost strike. And you can basically make like a one-button macro. It would just like check and adjust.
Soon, just live.
It was smart, but it wasn't gonna net you big as DPS. It wasn't trying to like make something that were like, oh, here's what's gonna get you top damage inside of her. Ah, I'm gonna fly. I pressed grapple, but it didn't let me grapple. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Lazy boy, is it me? Is that the one? Lazy boy is me. Bomber, thanks for answers. No problem, my guy. But you kind of have to get used to it, basically, with the ambush and the non-ambush builds.
Do you need a gate?
It's probably a grip, but I'm like stuck like in a hole.
All right, so tonight we fell off twice. Quickly bonus event, Warlord General.
Wait, that's a go again then.
Wipe it. You gotta get past that alive.
Wait, what do you mean? Jake, what is that about? Bonus event I'm walking. What am I missing?
Did melee feel any better there?
What am I missing? Regeneral, I'm spoofed. Wait, what? Is that what it says? Where? Hold on, I'm reading it. Oh, Sepulchre. Yeah. Okay, they gotta replace it. It's probably automatic, man. They're just getting back to the office. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Sepulchre. Imagine if you do walk in and it's just like Sepulchre. You just get yourself a Sepulchre item.
It's like almost exactly on the other gate. It's like maybe the.
I'll throw it to the right and so it won't be on that. That will be fixed.
Okay, thank you.
Did that help any of the melee? Like those that actually did take it? 'Cause I think I saw a lot of people still take the original gate.
Drops 398 gavel. Imagine 398 gavel. That'd be insane. Is that the only egregious item from there actually? Gavel? Is that it? Probably a trinket or two that's like really good back then. Oh, the rings, the death that rings, the priest rings. Alrighty, boys. 5-minute reset or 5-minute break. We're chilling. I gotta do something about the. So what did I die there too? I died to the knockup on Tornado, but I was trying to see if I could find an angle and use grapple. And then I got knocked up and I tried to see if I could grapple in, but I think it was line of sight at that point. That or when you certain distance in the air, it just doesn't really let you grapple because it doesn't really have a good path finding for it. So I either need to grapple early or I need to go faster. I think I just need to go early. Gavel rings, Echo Boss Trinket. Oh yeah, Echo Boss Trinket too. You are correct. Because I can reduce the damage of this boss, I just need to be able to stay alive long enough. It's hard, man. It's tough. Guten Morgen, what's up, boss? Noise, how you doing, my man? Guten Morgen. Good morning. How you doing? I'm so dumb, I thought I had no gold after buying Lariat. I just thought if I'm gonna chill and DK on my own. Did you just get Lariat? They're really good apparently. It's like 1,000 DPS increase compared to like the highest stat on deck, also triple socketed. It is crazy. Lariats are crazy good. I do wonder if they'll nerf them. I think they should maybe nerf them so that at least they're equivalent or really close to like getting a normal neck. It's gonna be difficult to like balance it because every class has different like values that they get out of these Lariats, right? Different stats. But because some classes will be big on secondaries, others not really. But it just seems like they're just so far ahead, you know? And it just would be nice to be like, oh, you know, the difference between like a best slot neck and a Lariat is like, right now it's 500 DPS, which I think is a lot. If it was down to like 100, 200, 300, I think it's more acceptable. Where if you're like trying to be best, you're like, okay, I'll still do it. But if you're a casual player that doesn't want to spend the gold on it, you're like, you know what? It's not that big of a gain. You know? I thought the patterns, I bought the pattern. Oh, okay. What difficulty? Mythic, no bear. Mythic. We were working on Senath last night. We were getting pretty close. We've been flying a lot tonight, but I think just a couple of pulls. We need one good breakaway pull where people are not bleeding out, which has happened a lot actually, more than falling off. But so people don't fall off and bleed out, we got a good go. Yeah, I didn't realize you actually bought the pattern. At this point though, do you think it's worth breaking into the pattern market and trying to make it yourself? I mean, I guess you can make some gold, but like now I feel like the market is saturated. The first person to get a pattern, golden. That man was set. He was making bank. Everybody else that came behind him also made bank. But now that some time has passed, it feels like everybody has a Lariat, where people are even like undercutting each other on prices, where 50k is generally the acceptable price. But some people are willing to just like, you know what, I can make a rank 4 one and I'll keep recrafting to you for free. So you could basically get a rank 5 for 40k, for 30k. Hell, this guy was doing like free Lariats, rank 4 or higher, depending on your mats. At least minimum rank 4 with rank 1 mats. Free, tips appreciated. And some people just give him like 1,000 gold. So a guy can give him 1,000 gold, he makes him rank 4 Lariat, you keep plugging it in, he makes him rank 5. You got a Lariat for basically 1k. Although he got also a lot of people give him 60k, 80k, just because it was like charity essentially. Would it get average 3k to you? Yeah, I don't know, man. My server's a little different though. Made 800k from 2 days. That's pretty good actually. Yeah, I guess if you get a bunch of people that need it, 20k per. Is it good for tanks? It's good for just about every class. So what it does is, it's a neck that has a gem socket, and you can put 2 gem sockets, and it also provides the positive ability of a chance to empower one of your socketed gems, granting 551 of their associated stat for 12 seconds. So if you get stats, if you get gems with your best stats, it'll basically randomly, like 30% uptime, proc you 551 of your best stat. So like if you go heavy versus a tank or like heavy haste, that can give you like more stats. I don't know for tanks like what stats you would really put on gems. I imagine like Versa, Mastery for DK or something, haste probably, so you can get more globals. But like for DPS it's pretty good. I imagine for tanks also really good. I imagine everybody has a Lariat. Well, Lariat, Versa, haste, baby cake, no Lariat, slacking. I guess for tanks you could make an argument where it's like, okay, well for tanks maybe it's not that big of an upgrade, like it's good, but it's just not as massive. You could maybe argue that, you know? But he got no Lariat. I think everybody else has no Lariat. Doesn't want to spend money on it. There's no way it's not good, right? I was pretty sure it was best for everybody. Lariat. Lariat. So I guess it depends if you want to spend gold on it or not. I think a lot of the DPS have a Lariat just because you can get the proc and everybody's like DPS fiend. I guess combo doesn't have it. Maybe just saving gold to get one. But maybe for some classes it's not even BIS. Maybe it's just like stats are better than proc. Or like just a higher item level neck, right? Like for combo, for example, like getting like a mythic item level like neck would probably be better. But everybody in the Mother's Lariat. Everybody on that Lariat. 9 minutes. Get it. Tell me what you get. What pattern I wanted to make much money. Sounds like a dream. Lariat. It's expensive though. Pattern is expensive because it can make a lot of money. How do you even get a Lariat normally? I know you buy one right now, but what do you do to like proc a Lariat? Anybody know? Or is it just like something you have to do with profession until you get it? You're about to give me that. You're about to give me garbage. YouTube? Why you do that? Let's try some of the songs from the arcade. Go with a popular mix. See what they got. The rares drop a pattern 5 a day apparently. Elemental storms. Like globally, right? When the thing starts, just 5 patterns for that whole event will drop. Wow. That's crazy actually. I imagine like there's probably like all the patterns drop from elementals too, right? So you just gotta farm it like no other. And you gotta be first one. Do you just like camp the entire storm, or do you just like kill a bunch of mobs in one storm, then you go swap to another area? Oh my god, this song, bro. Wow, I like it. Oh cow.
Oh, so you good?
I'm surprised that hit me out of nowhere. You ever just hear a song and you're just like, oh my god, that's so good? I don't know what it is. Maybe the sound, maybe it's the lyrics. There are a handful of songs where I'm just like, wow, that hits so well. Because some songs sound good and some are just like a bop. It's a vibe. I guess I'm ice skater now. He was an ice skater boy. Oh, this tornado next to me. It's making me uneasy. That's another thing you can do, is you can just stand in the web as well. Just to like not go anywhere.
Okay. You ready to spread?
Okay, right after this, I want to go. Immediately go. I want to go as fast as you can, otherwise you're in a bad spot.
Stay alive.
I'm slowed. I'm not gonna be able to make it up there fast enough. I gotta go a long way, I think. If I grapple at the right time, we're chilling.
I was way too late. Shut it
Get you up as soon as we can.
There's a spread.
Sully, can you replay?
Dude, look at the song. I mean, look at the song. Listen to this thing, dude. Got a little solo in there too. What is that?
Cracks. Rally.
Dude, I could raid for this forever. Imagine just listening to this jam while raiding. Hell yeah.
Spread.
Literally moving my character back and forth.
Rip soon.
Okay, so we have a spider web we can kind of chill on. Just to keep it safe.
Now? For web, then gate.
So this one I think we want to go early. Gate isn't up. Gate wasn't up. That's funny. You want to feint it? So this is going to be a lot of damn. Pop a heal. Good spot here.
Rip soon.
I don't trust myself. Oh. It's probably better that I did that. It was a little awkward, but it's probably better that I just didn't fall. That would have been hell embarrassing.
Red soon. Red. And a big ad coming out.
Can't even hit that guy.
Big ad's up. Everyone's up to it.
This song doesn't have the same vibe anymore.
So careful. Red.
Just we're in a weird spot here. Just melting because we just encased in ice.
They're coming soon. It's coming now. We're in a good
A lot of
spot.
people dead. I don't know if we go again, man. It's a go gain angle.
Wait for web, then gate. The gate. Red coming soon.
Run out.
Rip soon.
Gotta work. I mean, maybe we can make this work. We 2 DPS dead. Like maybe it can
They're mainly getting your
go
spots.
okay-ish.
Spread.
It's really gonna come down to healing, I think. We have a be a rest for that guy or someone.
Like that, and then you'll go in between with the second one. So the spiders try to keep alive. Alright, new spread. So Pete be on baby cakes.
Run out.
Red.
Yeah, we just
Take
dying.
the adds to them.
That's just a
Aggro,
lot of
take
us
them
dead,
over.
bro. That's not gonna
back
work.
soon.
Keep it up.
No. Knock back now.
We just stand in the web if you want
Good.
to. Not get knocked.
This set of ads is the same thing. Keep them alive if you can. Web zone 5 and the spread.
Run out.
Rotate as best you can. Push back soon.
Yeah, like if we can get up here with everybody alive, this boss is totally dead. Like actually just dead.
Knocking back.
Just staying in the
Goes
spider
out,
web.
So then after this push,
Actually, I had to get pushed.
kill him.
But my stacks are really high. Although I can clear over the the vanishes.
Not on much.
Run out.
Like that's one of those where it's like we just melted. We have nothing there. Oh man, it's doable. What is it? What, the song? Let me get you.
Knocking back.
How's the mix we listen to right now? Just going through the popular stuff for NCS Arcade. I never really listened to the NCS Arcade much. I'm just trying a bunch of them. There are some bangers in there, but not all of them. Those last two songs were kind of like okay. First one's really good. This could be good. Almost sounds like workout music. Emphasis about Dragon talk about when Dragon Maid Keep is being sieged. Really? Oh yeah, they do. That's pretty cool. Every Rats fight, listen to Midnight Road of Thunder puts me in the zone. Yo, that'd be nutty. Force on a DK. I'm sorry, man.
Cracks, maybe you could just be the one closest.
Yeah, this song I'm not really digging it, man.
And take it.
Not feeling it.
For everyone when they come up.
What about this one?
I might go like as soon as
If you wanna keep doing,
this could be good.
I could stay downstairs and hit people.
It's so fucking AIDS trying to get up there as Paladin, man.
Yeah, it's all good. I got it, dude.
Yo, on that second big act, can we just have everyone swap to it, like full swap, so that way we're not taking like an explosion from it and the spread circles. Because we're like killing it right as the spread comes out, so we're taking double the damage, right? Just that second one, I feel like we need help, but other than that, they're all pretty easy.
Fucking counts on 4% right before the reset WTF. Oh no! You guys can go again, right? Or is it over? Or does the reset happen? Oh no, dude. No. But I did get a second to last boss ring biz stats, 40 ammo upgrade. Is it actually that good for DK? What is it? Haste Mastery, right? Because the first one's Crit Versa. Yeah, Haste Mastery. Oh, that's a big mastery. Oh, look at that mastery. Do you do any fire damage by chance? No, you do. Wait, if you play on holy, you do. Because when you buff up your pet, you have a felt chain or hell chain next to you, or whatever you call it, or like a fire chain between you and your pet. That would proc every 45 seconds or so. But that would be pretty better than nothing. Don't blade classes have like a belt that fires off fire damage that it just erupts frostfire?
Over there too.
Or am I wrong about that one? We called it? That's unfortunate, Philip. It's okay, man. Can't win them all.
When you see your spot,
you guys tried your best.
That's your spot.
I cast your belt for the proc. So the belt, just to make sure that I get it right, it is a frostfire like a proc belt, yeah?
Like I noticed the behavior for this is similar.
Does combo have it?
With the debuff, which means if I get the debuff in Turtle, it gives me the DR, but I still take taking damage. But if I precast,
that's a bit of some. Yeah, okay. So I had it right then.
Here, I presume it's probably similar behavior for other classes if it applies.
It looks like a DK belt from like
probably something we don't want to do.
Legion.
I'm not coordinating at all right now.
Crossfire damage over 10 seconds. Enemies that are under its effect will explode, leaving a cold feet.
And probably not having everybody do that at the same time.
Okay, it's about the same damage as my flaring cowl. That's cool.
So I know for me, for example,
all time, let's go.
Doing it on the third debuff to try and stay healthy heading into.
Also, nice stats for blood DK, pair percentage, shielding from mastery.
90% of the time in that phase.
I guess you could also get the belt on a blood DK too, yeah? Because I feel like it'd be worth it.
The third one, which again is the first one after.
Because that shielding is fantastic. I mean, like 60% shield.
If you only have one per phase.
Which one of us has a shield? I think it's Clay, right? Yeah, look, Clay got it, dude. He's doing constant fire damage, but that thing is just 24% of his healing.
Only healing like 16 people.
Good absorb, honestly.
Debuffs versus the entire 20 every time.
Of course, Ancestral Guidance is big, but like, man.
Do that halfway through.
Billy, I think it's one of the Warlocks has it too, yeah? Will? Yeah, Will got a nice little absorb there. I think it's also Lucy? Lucy? Or Josh. I mean, Josh isn't taking that much damage though. Does any of these guys got it? No rings.
At your leisure.
Done.
However you think.
It's still really good though.
If it lines up.
Evoker to set Pog, let's go! My man! Hey, I feel like Evoker really opens up at the 4 set, but 2 set I'll take, you know what I mean? 5% more crit on Fire Blast and Fire Breath and what's it called? Eternity Surge, and they proc you 5% crit afterwards. Massive. Or you can go the other one. Don't know what to take.
Third drop, that would probably be the best.
I would set Peace
I want to say Dispo
and Grim Totem's Legacy in the vault.
Either like second or fourth.
Let's see Grim Totem's Legacy. Hold on.
Once we stack back up, everybody gets all healed up, and then usually I feel like people are pretty healthy when they spread after that.
Oh,
Yeah, third one is a death sentence.
I'd sim it.
Pretty much everybody.
I would sim it.
And I'm not sure.
That is
I'm
not a
sure
bad
why that
weapon.
would
It's
be. I
haste
would
heavy.
assume it
It's
would
got
have been the
master,
fourth
which
one,
isn't
right?
ideal, but it's got
Because
haste. And like a fat
when we
weapon
get
is a
back
fat
up,
weapon.
And sometimes they do just die in the fourth.
I'd sim it. I'd sim it. If you can complete your fourth set, I think you can complete your fourth set, honestly. Because worst to worst, you could just get a weapon crafted at a decent item level. That may be like honestly worth investing into, Philip. Getting the mats and seeing if you get a work order for it for like a rank 4, rank 5 version. Better rank 5 at that point.
We swapped some stuff around. Like I'm playing Holy right now, so let's
just go to herbalism, get a bit of gold. Herbalism's big on money, by the way. At least on an A.
Also didn't have cracks.
I do that on my
So we.
What is it, Druid? Originally it was big on Poppy, but right now Rise Bark is massive, so I'm just pivoting to that, putting my points into that one. But it's been kind of fun doing professions and all that. Bump, 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 bump.
It's
not your own luck, but bespoke. Let's go. You gotta take what you can, man. You know what I mean?
Every 10 to 20.
Gotta take what you can get. I gotta do LFR this week, man. I'm gonna do LFR on my ult. See if I can get those TP
Everything else
pieces.
doesn't really do much. It feels like it's just when you get.
Does Shaman can get a 2 set. Alright, chat, we go again. Uno más. Great buff.
There's a spread.
Run out.
Grip soon.
That's unfortunate.
Up option.
Not feeling the song off the bat. Maybe it gets better.
I think we're web then gate.
Oh god. Not feeling it.
Gate. Spread soon.
Run out.
With a spread melee gate. Go.
Got it quick.
Grip is coming.
We can like really get in front of it. That could work.
You put 50%.
Saw that though. He's very sad at him.
I could work with this. Not exactly what I'm into normally, but we can work with it. Does have the legs. Are the best entire game due to haste mastery? Yeah.
Yeah, it's soon. Everyone swap to this. It's close. Let's fuck her up. Bill is in range of res.
Close range.
Really?
Can they aim that? Or is that like
Spread.
just picks a random person?
Don't kill your neighbor. Grip next. Good job. Bill's buff.
Yeah, I'm going to be really careful here. Nice, that works.
We're using personals and health stones.
Here we go first.
Web then gate.
As soon as we get this, the webs.
Alright, gate. Get ready
You
for
don't really
spread.
want to delay it. That you kind of want to avoid though. You want to skate around that if you can.
And grip an 8.
Here, I don't trust myself on this grip. Don't trust myself at all. One of those just back the hell out of there. Everybody live? Hold on, if we could do this. Chat, maybe we could do this. Maybe this is the pull. So far, so good.
Soon.
Are the best buffs. Could do better.
And now, and then the big ad should be coming after. Big adds up, blow this fucker up. Cooldown, just use them. And second rally.
We died quick.
Run out.
Spread and then grip. Are you ready for grip? Out of the ice if you can.
Oh my god. Please. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, it worked. That was really bad. We're gonna have to go a little early here. Once we get the web. Okay. Dodging, 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 dodging.
You need to health zone, do it.
Add zinc.
We have a grip coming. Make sure everyone's healthy.
I can work with this. Song wise.
Grip now.
Okay, and we can just stay on him the entire time. Alright. I mean, we're doing pretty good, chat. One person dead, we could probably get him up.
Spread.
Why with a freedom would you cover the whole thing like that?
I just want to be resin.
Oh, and that's a lot of people dead. Probably not getting it, but maybe.
No, that's
I got Frosty. I got him.
Resin Pete. We need Pete up here, man.
Pete.
Dude, take spread.
I was thinking he was dead, but he just walked off and ported. I guess that works. What? That's early. Earlier than expected. Way earlier than expected. Everything dead. I don't really know if we get to do this.
Can you pop?
Maybe pop him.
Push back twice or drop twice.
Yeah, it's just the timing. It depends on what the damage is at, I'm pretty sure. I was
Unfortunate,
really
man.
confused. I went through so many logs last night, and some guilds only had one set of ads up, and I couldn't figure out why they'd only get one big ad every time. I can't imagine that they're pushing like that fast, that they're just like skipping it.
No, it's just bugged.
Okay. Like a ton of them.
Yeah, there were a ton of them. It was a Warcraft logs bug. You could still find the damage by looking at the damage dealt by individual players.
Hey, how's the Mythics? What's up, Jay? Hey, my man. It's pretty good, man. It's going good. We're wiping a lot. We got the Terros fight really quick. We got the first boss down. We went to Terros, and now we're at Spider. Spider we're working on well last night. We just had a lot of people flying off the side with all the ice. Tonight we've been working on this for a while, trying to get it close. It may be like we may get a kill tomorrow. I doubt we'll get a kill tonight, but we'll see, man. We'll see. We got a couple of good, clean goes at the top area, but afterwards we're just melting. I don't know what it is. Force Sim better. Sim, because I already have the heavy staff. I'd say take the tier, honestly, Philippe. Because it'll be good for marksman, BM, everything. Level druid for 670 an hour, dude. Call my dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. If you want to take the druid, get some practice in twos, man. I can run with you. It's so good. That whole farm, it is massive. It is mad. I love it. I wonder if they'll nerf it. Because it looks like the back of the office. A general farm, no one needed a tier piece. Let me out. Huge.
Yeah,
20 Shadow Moon. Easy, dude. Easy +2. Turn it to 22. Deplete that into 21. Deplete that back into 22. Time that back to a +1 or whatever. Go up and down. Get your 20s out of the way. Not a big fan of that song. We'll skip it. Some of these songs are really good, though. Some of these arcade, man, are good. Gotta add them in the Duels mix. Cause they just got the good vibe, man. I like this one too. I haven't heard it, but I'm really liking it.
spread.
Run out.
Is my sound back? Yes.
No, that's okay. You ready for grip?
Do you have any webs? Not really. Alright, do I go flying or do I do it right?
Yeah,
Do I go flying or do I do it right? Did it right. We're living. Big livers. Big livers, big kidneys. Big
web,
pancreas
big.
energy.
Spread soon.
We stay down here for a little bit.
Yeah, this is good.
I was gonna say fireball, but
Spread.
apparently not.
After spread, melee gate. Gate.
They didn't run over them. Stepping on their toes there. Doing that slide, I'm a lot better at now. Used to be so bad at it. Perfect spot when you get gripped in. You don't even go anywhere. It's exactly where you want to be.
You ready for spread?
Perfect buff. In a position where the Spartalings are going to be.
This ad we want everyone to swap to. Burn it down ASAP.
Or is it?
What's up?
There it is.
But watch for frontal. Really?
That's super unfortunate. Just gotta cloak it and just keep trucking it. We're really just standing in ice, melting.
Nice. Grip soon.
Just gotta go grippy. Going back the hell out of. So we don't fall. Hopefully no one else fell.
Waiting for web, then gate.
We get to do some slams.
Take gate.
Oh,
Spread soon.
I really gotta keep buying that. I'm dead. Unless, yeah, I'm dead. Fallen. It looks like as soon as you get knocked up, I try to grapple, but it just doesn't go. It just does not recognize that you grapple anymore. When you're too high off the ground, it just has a hard time landing the grapple because it has no idea how to pathfind there. Man. That's unfortunate. Oh.
Spread first.
That's not the first time I fall off this boss too, man. That's rough.
Spreading.
But if I'm the only one dead, then maybe we could still do it.
On this perfect landing.
If I'm the only one dead, we can still do it.
Res, easy. Buff him. Buff this guy up.
I have boss in it.
Red. Just don't kill your partner. Off the ice, and then we have grip.
I should go just run by.
Grip coming
Because
now.
normally I could just stay over there and I could do a grapple thing, but I'm just gonna play it safe. I still have shoot death because technically I didn't like proc it falling off.
Take gate.
Yeah.
If I can get a vanish off to clear the slow, that'd be fantastic.
Spot. All stone. Grip coming soon. Don't be in the ice if you.
Yep.
Grip now.
I still have a lot of people dead. I don't know if you do this. It may be a go again angle.
Okay, melee, get ready for the spread.
Or just a practice angle, I guess. Practice spreads and all that. So now once we get to this top platform, it's more about positioning. We're going to be dropping debuffs on ourselves. So we kind of want to put them on the side. when the boss is about to knock us back, we want to be kind of down lane, down middle. Outside, otherwise, we're putting these as far to the side as we
Spread
can.
now. Be in a good spot. Pump damage.
It looked like he fell out, but I think he ported.
Somebody just jumped on me at the last minute.
This pushback is coming first.
Knock him back. Use abilities like Blade Rush to zoom over there. To see what the hell I was standing on with the birds on my view.
You ready to spread? Be in between those.
This is where we take a lot of damage and then we leave a puddle. It's a lot of damage.
Don't kill the
There's
spider.
an
The
under-
center web's gonna steal it.
This last part you don't really want to cleave. You kind of want to keep the spiderlings up.
Stack those and push
If
back.
we get hit with a web. Ah. There goes as far as I wanted to.
My rally.
Okay.
Come in.
Get ready for next spread. Do the spread.
Nothing here. I need something.
Rally.
What's up?
Pushback coming. Don't get hit by the screen.
Come on.
Push. Keep burning. We're gonna have new webs and a spread.
Yep, spread's coming
So
soon.
everything we
If you
can to live
please,
this.
For your healers.
Just gonna press heal and feint. Heal everything. Whatever lets you live. Yeah, if we get past this, this could be kill. If we get past to this point, we kill. We need to make sure everybody's up, because this is just our final burn.
Leaving spiders down. I don't get it.
Also, the only thing we have to personal or help putter anything in the last phase is when we get like our circles. You don't need to do it for any of the pushbacks. It's like literally just the circles.
There we go. This is totally doable. 100% doable. I beat 3 Demon Hunters with the 4-set while only wearing 2 pieces of Destro. Let's go. Mad. 64 KDPS single target on Terrace LFR. Massive.
We've lost like 3 or 4 players.
Huge.
4 people exploded on Blaze screen.
Okay. What I need to do is not be dead throughout this fight, so the boss takes more dam. Because the longer we're up, the more boss is gonna be dead. And if I don't fall, I do dam. Otherwise, I don't do any dam.
The fucking double sets of ads getting killed there, right?
And at the final one, I need to not cleave. Naturally, I want to press Blade Flurry, but here I just don't. Just don't even want to press Blade Flurry.
Uncontrollable.
It's passive. Well, it's not passive, but for 30 seconds, it converts healing into damage. Am I like juicing them? I cannot press it.
I mean, it's still doing boss damage though.
Yeah.
You still need that.
Vigil's the problem? Oh no. It was right.
Even I tried my best to knock down
Alright,
the
gang.
top end.
Slam the boss. Get the weapon. And we go kill
Full Frosty's Ignite was doing 1/3 of the raid's total.
we'll go kill council.
Other people are like hitting them with preventable stuff too, like Blade Flurry.
I guess we'll do heroic tomorrow.
For sure.
I don't even think you press that button in that phase. I don't know.
Yeah, it's mostly Blade
Like one-shot heroic, honestly.
In phase 3, Blade Flurry is like some of the most controllable that shouldn't be there at all. Or phase 2, I guess.
Won't have a potion this time. Run out.
Spread. Grip soon.
Wait for
Out of melee of him. It's a big hitbox, but it's still.
Okay.
So we just can't even reach him.
Spread soon.
Run out.
Your spread, melee take gate. Gateway. And then grip.
Wanna wait here. Go around. We do it fast enough. Ah! Oh no! Oh, man, I'm so bad at this. I thought it was okay. I turned around to try to grapple, but like it feels like as soon as you like off the platform, you just it doesn't let you grapple. It just doesn't let you grapple. I tried going like grapple where it was on a platform, trying to mouse over down ramp. Have the cursor macro too, so it's like so fast, but it's just like nothing works.
Everyone swap.
Oh, I'm so bad at that mechanic. I'm so bad at this fight. I'm just literally on the floor. Like, this reminds me of Denathrius. I remember when Danny, for one reason or another, just was struggling with the P1 of Danny for so long. I can't trust myself with those pillars anymore.
Red.
I can't. Not if I want to play safe, man.
Grip next.
That or I need like a web on the ground. That's like the only way I can really trust myself where I don't even move anywhere.
Web then gate. Need to live this. Gate. And then we're spreading.
Run out.
Done.
I fainted. Okay, here I don't trust myself at all. How can I play this smart? How can I play this safe? Back it away. I guess that could work. I just need like even just a little bit of like a grip. Just stay away from the boss for like 2 seconds. That's all I need.
Again.
Yeah, I got actual burst. I'm just gonna save it for the ad. It's because ad is a priority.
Up to it. Everyone on it.
Should be mostly safe.
Red.
Run out.
This script.
I'm gonna go far. I have a lot of movement speed slows, so it's not gonna be amazing with the web mechanic. It's gonna have to run. That works. Just grapple into spiderlings in the back works too.
Then gate.
Not really feeling that song off the bat.
Gate. You ready for
Oh, I'm gonna go flying, aren't I? I can't even hit the boss. Okay, we're just gonna take the L. At least we'll live. Faint.
Stay alive.
See if we can spread. At least I hit a warlock with it. They're tanks.
Grip coming soon. Make sure you're healthy.
That was bad. Somebody transferred out. Yeah, somebody just left the guild. Transferred out of the server. Hit literally everybody with that.
Gate is up when he teleports.
Ready for first spread.
He gets ox with the torch.
Run out.
Okay, all single target here.
The corner.
Oh god. Scary.
Can you get a second spread? Do not touch the new little ads. Second spread now. Webs are coming out and then a pushback. Be on the tank with your web. Pushback.
Kill the one that's right next to me, please.
You ready for spread?
You don't have my shout here.
Mine's the minute.
Something else.
Run out.
I'm gonna faint and heal. Just gotta live through a dot.
New webs are coming and a pushback.
So it takes.
So keep those firelings alive. Get that stacked. Push back first. Get those on them. There's one on Will. Good. Get the other one on.
We're just gonna die, I think.
Your personals reset.
Get ready.
Run out.
Push ready.
It's melting.
Push back.
Knocking back.
Pushing now.
Yeah, if we everybody were alive for that, I think we've been okay. Definitely not our best pull. Oh man, just so much damage. Just a raw amount of damage.
What happened with the
That
FU?
is rough. Crazy. Some guy said he took the neck piece for Team Mog. What the? What a Mog, man. Big Mog.
Just this fight's like
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
So many transfers where you can like anything, everyone gets flagged.
I'll go back to NCS mixes, man. It's been not that bad. Let's go to I think there's one here. That was pretty good.
Please not plant right at the top of the stairs by the boulder. So you have a whole group of melee that are coming up right there. And that's basically the only place that is bad to plant your feet. We need to make room. You gotta keep moving and make room for the melee coming up.
It might be me almost
So
every
you guys
time
are
because
still
I get up to the top
involved.
and I just slam shrink.
Yeah, you just need to.
I can get up there and I just slam my buttons too.
I'll try and move
When you
my
get
way.
up there in the middle, not all the way to the right at the boulder, and it fixes the problem.
I'm essentially getting up to the like top of the thing and then just hitting shrink, so I'll just try and do my way.
At least he's asking me if it's a DBT over Angle over Outlaw.
Yo, Lucy, did you get gripped off the shadow sets with small head?
Maybe. Shadow step is very useful here.
Yeah, I noticed.
Maybe I should spec into Shadow Step. Normally grapple does the work, but Shadow Step may be the play. Or I need to go for long grapples. Because while I'm grappled, I can't be moved by other mechanics. Ah, crap, I messed up already. That's okay.
What's up? Get ready to spread. Am I delayed, by the way?
No, you sound good.
Okay. Grip coming soon.
Maybe I'm overcomplicating the whole, like, trying to dodge the grip mechanic. Like, I maybe just need to just start running in the opposite direction, that'll be enough. 301 speed on it, that's pretty cool. Speed is good. Speed is undervalued, man. Heavily undervalued. It's especially strong in PvP.
Okay. And get ready for grip.
I think here we just gotta hold.
Spot.
Like, if I just do it like that, there's no way I get knocked. Unless I'm just like undershoot it.
Red coming soon. Watch your
Should
feet.
never be an issue.
Ring. And this is big ad.
Where is it?
Everyone on the big ad. Rally. Watch your feet. Get ready for spread. Grip coming soon. Try to get off the ice if you can. For web.
I was on the web. I was on the web. I was literally on the web and I felt I'm safe. Because normally you are.
Okay.
Did we have like a spider pop off or is it just like despawn the last second? Oh my god, I'm just dead. Oh, there's so this is my worst fight. Literally my worst fight this right here. It's ridiculous. I'm just constantly, at least I'm not the only one constantly falling off, but damn dude. I fell off a lot. I was standing in a spider web thinking I'll be safe. And I guess it just went. By the time I realized, I don't know, man. I just should just play it so safe where I just like don't trust any mechanic at all and just like always grapple no matter what. Because I feel like if I do that, then I'll just won't do any DPS. That's like my whole entire time. Like I'm just gonna have to walk back to the boss. But I guess then I'll be safe if I did that. I don't know, man. I just really bad. I played this quite poorly. Sean Demon Fire doing 20%. Oh, my SC is nuts. That's massive. Got the chest from LFR. Huge.
Frosty.
What? How many pieces is that now?
That was quick. Really.
I live. What's up, Egg? How you doing, my guy? Hey, I missed you, bud. What you been up to, man?
Grip is
Where you
coming.
been? I don't live. I'm literally dead on the floor. Oh my god, man.
Web, okay.
It's embarrassing.
Do you want me?
He's dead. I'm literally floor spec in this fight. I never realized this whole pull-in mechanic would be this difficult for me. So like these webs are just constantly here. I guess they maybe despawned for a while, but there must have been like a little spiderling that like blew up and the acid cleared it, right?
Be in the ice.
Unless it was doing one of these things where it's like shrinking. It was literally already shrinking and it just got right outside of it. I thought it said like on the edge, like right here or so. I'll be fine hitting the boss. This little puddle.
Bread?
I mean, with 2 down, maybe they can still do it. The boss is kind of lowish on health. About where we have it. Vibing, but take content slow. Awesome, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's a good idea. What class are you playing right now? I remember you played a lot of Invoker and Mage back in the beta and alpha. A little bit of a Warlock too. So that part is like the only part where it's scary healer wise.
Ready for push.
Is when everybody has circles and they're trying to put them away somewhere.
Hey,
I was playing Mage, but my guild picked up another Mage, so I'm Hunter. Hunters are good right now. Marksman is really good at the moment. That's a good choice.
Need web and a pushback. So keep these ads alive. Touch them, please.
Pushback.
Repelling.
Ready?
And we got web, so stop them. Perfect.
Spread.
We gotta get a web next to whoever is in the web. Chill and blast. That was gonna be painful. Oh, that just killed us. We just can't live that, man. We're having a hard time. I don't know if we have like a cooldown for that or not, but we just, as soon as chill and blast comes out, like we just melt.
Any way we can get a clear on that explosion right behind us?
Think I found a good combat for restaurant? Let's go. So Praga normal because a lot of our members don't play anymore. When we did raids, so gearing them has been difficult. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Run out of the good box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, when you come drop, do you want me to come drop one? I'm almost out of the second boss. I'm on the last boss.
I just gotta try to see if I can stay alive, man. It's rough. Just dead on the floor.
We're still like, I don't know if we've gotten to the last phase
in one piece. Yeah. Process it to the floor, chill and blast.
Walking off the platform.
Walking off, out of here with that.
Getting pulled off.
Walking off, man.
This many pulls in.
Alright. Try assassinate spec. Assass, it's not, so I don't know if Assass would improve my ability to like not fall off the platform.
Biggest DPS increase for any player in the raid ever under any circumstances, just staying alive.
So I need to find a better strategy when it comes to dealing with that. I swear, dude, I stood in a spiderweb. I thought I'm gonna be safe here. Spiderwebs don't make you move, but then maybe just ready to turn, ready to grapple.
What you have going up?
That could maybe help.
Well, that time in particular, I got web beforehand, so it was already low.
He had health stun at the bottom.
I died when I took the gate.
We still have a healer staying down on the second time, right? Or is that just the first time?
No, I'm staying down.
People doing lots of damage when they get into mythic rating, can barely hold 45k single target. You gotta start somewhere, man. You gotta start somewhere.
Oh no, you're Rob next says.
Man, this fight frustrates me. I like I'm frustrated with myself.
But I'm munching everything I can.
I guess I should just start playing safe. Just like back away from the boss not to get a hit.
Yeah, it is bad. It hurts. For sure.
What animals are on roughly? In the guild, I'd say like 410-ish maybe. Is it too much to target someone in Shadow Step? No, I mean, so if it's like a Shadow Step thing, I could just swap over to Shadow Step myself, right? I could swap and pick up Shadow Step. It's not an assassination outlaw thing. Outlaw is better for this fight because you do want the ads cleaved, especially this guy, while keeping the damage on the boss. Like swap it to outlaw, like both specs have Shadow Step. The DPS has no DPS. You're right, but it's like I don't know, man. It's just
like a random.
I stood on the web. The web shouldn't make you move.
So I'm watching this replay
and
you get the web.
I don't know.
Literally roll backwards away from cracks, which
Planes
is down there healing.
394 item level. Yeah.
And then for 10 seconds,
this down has a chance to guarantee your next build to crit, and your fire brimstone, your Bronson. Yeah.
And you also had plenty of time
50k damage. That's true.
Healthstone.
Like maybe I should reorganize my build a little bit so I can pick up Shadow Step, just to have an extra mobility.
So yeah, the web has to be close to gate. It's fine.
It just, you lose out on damage, but maybe like just go on mobility, just have a backup plan. It's like use grapple, and if that doesn't work, just
whatever it takes to stay alive. That's all we need.
I can do it like this, so I lose out on the subterfuge combo, but at least I can live.
Build this bull. You will definitely make conquest if you do not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take it down, boys.
I just need to adjust my brain here a little bit with the vanishes.
Grip coming.
Oh my god.
Wait for web, gate. Gate now. Spread soon.
Fuck my life!
Spread. Is it spread to gate?
So here is the big tornado. That sucks.
Soon.
Hate this one. Because it's just gonna knock you.
Safe spot.
Just gotta time it, I guess. You're a combo dead, unfortunately.
Yeah, we should. 2 dead already. Let's just go in.
Damn. You got this? I think we can. I think we can. We just said 2 people get gripped. I swear to God, it probably was one of the, he's probably gonna be like, you know what, he spin spiderweb and he thought he was safe because that's what he usually does. But then the spiderling was kited over to it and killed on it. Not much you can do though. Ah, 45 rain of fire back to back, casting nothing in between. That seems like a lot. Joe, you can also shadow step the boss as well, because the boss like has a position. It'll take you to a specific spot if you need to shadow step as well. Shadow step and somebody getting gripped is also a little risky because like they're moving. So it's a question of like where does the game shadow step you to them? Is it gonna like shadow step to where they're ending or where they're at right now? And there's been a bit of inconsistency with it. Usually what I've done if I want to play this a little bit as a sass is I shadow step to the boss if I'm like falling, because then it'll just put me back on the platform, and by then I don't have any like momentum, hopefully.
Float around your party.
Have a huge hitbox. Yes and no. On the first platform, it's kind of big. On the second platform, it seems like it's big, but you gotta be in a little close to the boss. Third platform, it does shrink. I don't know what it is. Maybe just the boss's position, but there's like a little cliff towards the boss. You want to be towards that. But when it's moving up the stairs, it's a massive hitbox. So you have to kind of like really adapt and adjust a little bit.
Never saw that happen.
So yes and no.
Spread.
Like here it's pretty solid. Here it's a pretty big hitbox. You can really be anywhere you want to, almost anywhere. Second platform it shrinks a little, third platform is the smallest, and then it's large until the boss is actually on the platform. I should have put potion. I'm just gonna use now. It's a little bit misaligned, but it's okay. If I do this, normally as outlet, you never go flying.
For web and gate.
I think I need to make sure I'm like facing it. I think that's my problem, because maybe sometimes while I'm not facing like towards where I need to go, the game just doesn't register it nearly as consistently.
For spread, melee gates.
Let's start walking.
Go.
Ah, that hurts.
Think soon.
And we're gonna have the bad tornado. Oh god. Oh, that was really bad. I'm just gonna have to time it. That worked. Oh, definitely don't want to be running at the boss when that happens. That's still sketch as hell.
Red coming soon. Red.
Got the best set of buffs.
You got his next. He's
That's gonna be prior when he's up.
spread.
I'm gonna ice all over the place. It's kind of
Now.
unfortunate. So in this platform, you can hit the boss from a decent distance. Not all of it, but like from here, you can do a pretty good job.
Get feet up.
Like, I have a web here, but that's just not gonna work, is it?
Be healthy.
Chillin'.
Wait for web, then gate. This one's very important. Use
We're gonna go to
defensive.
web.
This one's going up. Do not die.
And gates.
Take gate. We have spread coming. Spread, melee gate.
Look, almost moving my head. You ever get in like a racing game and you start moving your head with the turns? That's basically what I was doing.
Run, man.
Just trying to be so in tune with everything. I think I need to go distance with a grapple. I don't think I need to go short. I need to go distance. Because the longer I go, the more I counter. So this is the one where it's like a weird platform. As the boss gets close to that lip, you see that little corner right here? You gotta get a lot closer here. Not that close, but like we have a lot of ice behind us, so I can only stand like where I can stand. But you have to be like basically this area right here. You can't really be super far.
Everyone on big ad.
So what's better is just to go on the big ad. And that's where, because the ad hitbox is tiny, but it really is generous with how far you can cleave. And how much you can cleave.
Rally. Big damn. Alright, cool. Alright. Grip is coming soon.
Feint this. This is another one of those where I can do the grapple. Just gotta be facing the direction I go to.
Grip coming. We got webs on the ground.
Web slowed me there.
Wait for
so
web.
here we gotta get the web, and then we go, and then we're going up the stairs. We can keep hitting him for a bit. Get web. And for some reason, while we're here
Get ready to spread.
on the stairs, oh, this
Live
sucks.
this. Hellstone.
Oh,
Do
this
whatever you
sucks.
gotta
Oh, I gotta run. I just gotta run. I can't really hit the boss. I got screwed over with the those
do.
things.
Grip coming soon.
Whirlwinds.
Feet is gone.
We'll talk about it later.
Keep pumping.
Okay, now we just hit the boss. Everybody's alive, potentially kill here. As long as we can survive the damage phases, we'll be okay. So here we don't do any cleave. We just single target. The one fight it took Shadow Step, I didn't even have to use it. So far. Maybe we'll get to use it here.
Holy god.
That was close.
Oh my.
Need that B shot, Sully?
Yeah, I got it. We might only get one. Okay, we're getting one spread. Beautiful. So some new small ads are coming, and then we have webs, so we'll kill little ads. Get in front. We have pushback and webs. The GPS web is on.
With the spider back, don't touch it.
Pull that one off.
Okay. Pull it on, pull it on. I think we got it.
Okay, we have a spread coming next. Well, should be okay. Find an opening with this. A stone.
I don't think I can really feint that either, can I?
Okay. Next we have a new set of web.
Right in the center middle. That's about if you need to.
Webs and pushback. Don't kill them. Right now. You're ready to spread.
Got a spider web. A spider spittle on me.
The bot now?
See if
No,
I can
I
poke
can
it.
fine. Get the TPS. I'm breaking 15.
Explosion. Take these.
Take what?
Take these out. Should be really good on time. We have a pushback next.
Stand in the healing stuff.
Webs are after.
This is my rally.
Get stacked for push. Stacked for push. Do not get hit by the green. It's coming right now. Now we have web. Just keep burning. Just let them sit in there.
That spider's in a great spot.
Spread.
Up a heal. I have advantage second heal. It's dead, isn't it? Or it's dead. There we go.
Oh my god.
Tell me we got a weapon, man. Tell me we got a weapon, bro. Tell me we got a weapon. Tell me we got a weapon here. Woo! We did it, boys. Woo! No weapon. Maybe a tier? No, the tier. Nothing! Nothing! Wow. Okay, well, that was really bad. We lived! But with one full, I went Shadow Step just as a precaution. Didn't have to use it. I am mad at myself this fight, man. I played that like ass. I need to play that a lot safer from now on. I need to play that clean and safe. My goodness, man. My goodness. Oh.
Clear that trash.
You don't have to.
Man.
I think
my worst fight so far. I gotta get better at this. I can't let a fight get like this again. I can't let it happen again. That was really bad. Is anybody actually out here? Yeah, I'll go. I'll go as a rogue we can.
I feel like that's the reward.
So I can get past this guy. Be really careful.
I saw a portal and it called me.
There we go.
Darn it.
That's appreciated, boys. I appreciate you guys like letting me know about Shadow Step. Like, I honestly, if I should have just done it earlier, I would have done it better, man. I probably should have played it safe. Like, the whole time I'm just trying to make grapple hook work, and like other rogues make grapple hook work and they don't even step. And I should have maybe just went Shadow Step a lot earlier. Just sacrifice damage and just go Shadow Step.
The hunter with prio healing.
The one time I didn't need Shadow Step, I played it well. But the entire time, like, I could have just Shadow Step just in case. You know?
So what caused that boss to do nothing for so long at the top of that phase to get it?
I think it was just the percentage. We pushed.
Mm.
The percent push. Yeah, it's a percent push.
Okay.
We did that. We did that with ship posture.
Worst fight so far. I want to make sure none of these other fights I repeat that mistake.
In the first place.
No, we just needed no WP or stop.
Dalaran LFR, what's up?
We had a lot of people get pulled off tonight. Every pool.
What's wrong with getting pulled off?
If you get spotter 5%, she that's the tops. Yeah, we know that. We've done that on normal and heroic. Yeah, when we do this on normal and heroic, she just ports up there. And everything else just gets frozen. It's a weird mechanic with the boss, but it's like, it's something about like hard-coded in the boss.
Bumi is supposed to send one.
I say just give it one pull, honestly.
You sent it out, loot, girl?
I already did.
Oh.
I haven't distributed it, but I queued it up.
Did Spider Nullifier macro broke when I started tanking the floor? Yeah. I was basically tanking the floor the entire time, dude. I was fighting the floor the whole fight. I died a lot that one. Terrorists didn't have that many deaths.
I mean, it is.
The council never had that many deaths. Just something about like timing the grapple hook and the trying to. I think a good portion of that was like trying to figure out like a good position on that ice wall when you go up the stairs, like trying to find the angle. Just shouldn't have been playing with it. I was just playing with fire the entire time, and then trying to maybe rely on like spider webs to be like, okay, well I got a web, it shouldn't move me, and then just disappears or just stops working, and then just go flying. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I should have just been playing into like a grapple hook the entire time, because there are some fights where I'm like a lot of progression for like some of the older raids where I'm just like, okay, there's a warlock gateway, but I'm just gonna grapple just to make sure I'm extra safe. Because if I mess up clicking the grapple or macro messes up, because at the time you need to do the macro, you want to make sure you click it or whatever. Yeah.
Well, you can tell me who it's by. It's not a big deal.
I think. Oh wait, are we going? Apparently we are. Does this do anything? Oh, just circles. Oh, the ad spawns immediately. Okay. No wonder this is a fantastic outlaw fight.
You guys are actually pulling. Awesome.
Oh, we go to 3?
Yo, I'm over by the spider bitch and I'm getting hit still. What the fuck?
That's spicy.
That dot hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Is the ad prior here or is he prior?
That's what I'm saying. I'm over by the spider bitch still.
Definitely not me and Valdrac right now.
Doing a great job keeping us separate. Alright, get ready to shoot.
It's probably one of those where the ad dies. Yep. Oh, that was the cleanest thing we ever done. That little like stutter step was actually so clean.
Oh, wow.
We've never done that cleaner.
You guys aren't tight with your that is like actually.
Oh, that's a lot of cleave. This could be a fun fight.
96%.
This could be really good, honestly. Oh my god. This is actually not bad. This is actually not bad at all, Chad.
And we have to scope these ones, I think, right? These big ones. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Actually handing out his loot as we speak.
Was it good? Was it good?
Oh, it's great, dude.
Oh, nice. I'm so ready.
That was awesome, honestly. I enjoyed that. This is gonna be a good fight, man. I already feel pretty good about this one. No knockoffs, man. I can do with that. Razagat, dude, I feel like might be a problem for me. Razagat, you could get knocked off, and I feel like I'm gonna be one of those guys. Although I've never really been knocked off of Raz, like except like what, once, twice maybe. But grapple hooking that every single time just does the work trick. All right, chat. We gotta call it here. Thank you guys so much for going by, dude. Sorry for being just on the floor, man, as much as I have, dude. I'm disappointed with myself. That was not my fight. I gotta get better at that. And going forward, like future tiers, like if there's a knockback mechanic, I gotta get better at that. Something about the Nathri is like clearing and managing my clear stacks. To stand when you need to stand in front of frontal. I'm really bad at standing in the frontal, and I'm really bad at like things that knock you back, man. Normally, like Owl is perfect for it. There was a couple of times though, like when you get knocked up by a hurricane, or when the boss like grips you and you're like think you should be able to grapple, but it doesn't let you. There's definitely something weird with Z-axis that's just like inconsistent, where you have to like pre-grapple. You only have to be like grappling in as it's gripping you or as you're flying up in the air. Definitely should have been shadow step in that one. So many logs I saw of Outlaw with grapple, but I'm just like, okay, well maybe I could just do that, right? But I probably should have just played it safe. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We might just do a full row clear chat, but definitely want to do some mythic progression as well. Thank you all so much for coming by. Appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you boys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys, I guess, in tomorrow's stream. We got a regular stream where we're going to do some, I think, weekly stuff on alts, get them geared up. And then a nightly raid stream. I got a big project to work on tonight, dude. I got to peace out. Thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Egg, hopefully see you around more often, man. Maybe get some keys together, yeah? You guys have a good one. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.